What's good with it, Black Goose TV family? Salute to the people, man. We back up in this thing. Another Saturday, another Fluence Lounge, and another good time watching some good fights, especially tonight's going to be absolutely fire. I got my boy Zen up in the building. Zen, what's good with it? How you feeling, dog?
What's the deal, man? Hey, word of the day, advice of the day. Don't let people out here waste your time, boy. Start having good intuition to know if something's gonna be BS or not, man.
That's beautiful advice right there. Don't let nobody waste your time. So make sure y'all take that with y'all. If y'all gonna take anything from this stream, go ahead and take that advice from Zen. But y'all already know if y'all get up in here, whether you get up in here later, whether you get up in here now, whether you rewatch it, it doesn't matter. Please, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all come up in here, comment, feel however y'all want to feel about it. But go ahead, get us an algorithm, keep helping us rock and roll, notification game, like. But the biggest thing right now, I'm gonna have to start saying to y'all and making sure y'all do is y'all subscribe to the channel, man. When it comes to like a lot of y'all is watching this. And a lot of y'all is not subscribed. So if you guys come in here, you take the time to watch these joints, you might as well go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. Let's keep building. Let's keep rocking. You already know what it is, man. Fluence Lounge. We got Jesse Vargas and Liam Smith right now fighting co-main event to Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. So that's going to be coming up soon. And then a little bit later, obviously, we got Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez. We're going to be watching. Let me ask you this, Zen. Between the two fights, which ones are you more excited to be watching tonight? What's your opinion on that?
It's crazy that you said that because I was really just about to ask you before you asked me a question. Like, I don't know if I'm like living under a cave or something, but like, is Katie Taylor like are these two girls like something or somebody I'm supposed to know? Because all I know is Clarissa Shields when it comes to boxing on the women's side of the game. No disrespect to any of the shotties out there that are good. I see Katie Taylor's undefeated, but it's crazy because Vegas got Serrano the favorite. She a
So,
minus 135.
so are you saying, in your opinion, or at least from your perspective, you're trying to figure out what is the hype behind this fight in a sense? So I would assume the answer to the question
Well,
for you would be Oscar Valdez and Shakir.
I don't want to say what's the hype because I did my research before I
Okay,
came
so
on
you're
here.
not questioning the hype. Gotcha.
Yeah, I see Katie Taylor got all the belts basically, and she's defending them all. And then Serrano, she's been in the game. She got about 43 fights. I said, dang, she an OG in the game, boy. She been
Undefeated in
fighting for
MMA as
years.
well. Undefeated in MMA
Yeah.
as well.
And she only lost one fight, and it was by a decision. So I'm like, she must have just not had, she just came to the fight and she must have been dead. But ever since then, she been giving everybody that work. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, but the fact that she doesn't even have a belt and she's a favorite, I'm like, she must be bad. Because I'm like, I never seen them neither of them fight. So
Well, so look at it from this perspective. I look at it as during Floyd and Manny Pacquiao's era. Everyone went to see them two fight. Manny Pacquiao, you know what I'm saying? He was a 7-weight or 8-weight, division champion. And then obviously Floyd was never undisputed, but, he held different belts at 5 different weight classes, whatever, or 4 different weight classes at the same time. And it was something that we all went to see. They were, in the same weight class for the most part. So it was possible. It was like one of the biggest fights. So that's kind of like the same thing you can look at Serrano versus Katie Taylor, where even though we, a lot of us do consider, Clarissa Shields the GOAT. Look out for Savannah Marshall, by the way, because she looks like she's going to give her some play. But anyways, even though that's what we consider the GOAT, and some people actually don't. There is actually a lot of people who do consider Katie Taylor, the number one pound for pound woman, boxer. Period. A lot of people consider Clarissa Shields as kind of a toss up, but this fight, the reason why there's magnitude behind it, because it's similar to like when Manny Pacquiao and Floyd fought, if they would have fought sooner, if they would have fought in each other's prime, that's the magnitude of this fight. Obviously, it's not the same, essence, because women's boxing still isn't as big as men's boxing, but you can look at it from that magnitude where you have someone in Serrano. She was a 7 different weight champion, I want to say, because she's coming up. So she had a belt in a weight class below, but she moved up strictly to chase Katie Taylor for the undisputed at this particular weight class. You see what I'm saying? So Serrano is a beast. She's a beast, but she is supposedly the smaller fighter coming up in weight. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of and then also too, obviously, when it comes to women's boxing has always been a step behind, especially in comparison to like women's MMA. We've already seen like headlining pay-per-views for women's MMA, et cetera, et cetera. We've never seen that necessarily for boxing, and especially for Madison Square Garden. So that's another thing. And then you see the whole thing. They got the WWE behind them, WWE's women. So it's like there's a lot of like, I'm not sure how popular this is. Like I was saying in the video I recorded yesterday, I was like, I feel like the media is pushing this more but I'm not sure how popular it really is, if that makes sense. If this is more so a play where they want us to feel like it's that, what I'm saying, like it's going crazy like that, or like they're trying to manipulate us into thinking like, oh, this fight is way bigger than the Shakur Stevenson Oscar Valdez fight, but in reality,
Hell no. I'm
that's what
sorry.
they want to push to try and push forward women's boxing. If that makes sense.
I didn't mean to yelling the mic like that. But
are
hell
you
no.
saying then it's not? You saying it's not?
Look, our boy Shakur Stevenson is being disrespected right now. I'm hearing a lot of, and I'm on Twitter now. I'm seeing a lot of disrespect, man. I see some people got some sense, and I see a lot of people saying that Shakur gonna meet his maker. Shakur overhyped. He ain't that good. I'm thinking like, interesting. I'm like, a man that with that speed, that tenaciousness, and he's southpaw on top of that. Come on, man. You know southpaw is one of the most craziest stances to have. It's an advantage because most people you fight are orthodox, correct?
And he's not small.
Yeah, he's big for his weight class. He's like 5'7", 5'8".
Yep.
So I don't know, man. He's getting a lot of disrespect, man. I see a lot of people.
I think that's because a lot of that comes from Oscar Valdez, the camp he's with. Dang, so he got stopped. Jesse Vargas got stopped by Liam Smith, guys.
Yeah,
I did not see that coming. Wow.
He was working them all fight though, boy.
Adrian Broner, it's the man that you went to a draw with. So be careful on your summer return. I don't know who you're talking about fighting and coming back. I want to see you back in the ring, but don't take none of these young guns. Don't be trying to fight no Conor Ben coming back, brother.
You talking about
somebody nobody knows about, okay?
You talking about Broner?
Yeah, Broner, he's supposed to be coming back this summer. He's supposed to be announcing who he's supposed to be fighting at some point. But I'm like, just be careful. Don't be coming back trying to fight none of these young guns, these hungry ass lions. Because your discipline, your work ethic, you ain't there yet, brother. Like you've never been there, to be honest with you. But not no disrespect. I love you, AP. But yeah, so you guys know Jesse Vargas just got stopped by Liam Smith in the 8th round or the 9th round?
I thought it was 10th.
Oh, 10th round stoppage from Liam Smith on Jesse Vargas. I didn't expect that the first time Jesse Vargas made his way up to 154, talking all that shit, making it seem like he was really going to put that work down, saying that he was distracted a little bit because he's trying to make a political run, but he's going to go all in. Well, it looks like, brother, you should go ahead and go through with that retirement. That probably is going to be crazy. No disrespect, obviously, but salute to that. Good fight. So that means we got the main event coming up shortly when it comes to Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. That's going to be a fire-ass fight, so we don't have too much longer before that actually ends up starting. And then obviously after the Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano fight, we also have Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez. Now, my man Zen has some choice words when it came to comparing the two fights. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to compare the two fights, but, Bob Arum did this purposely.
Well, I need you to actually really break down. Like, I don't know nothing. Like I said, I never seen none of them fight. I don't know who has a better advantage. I told you who already was the favorite, who's the underdog. So I'm like, Katie got the belts. She usually supposed to be the favorite. So I don't know. You got to kind of give me a little breakdown for real.
Well, the reason why I think there's the reason why I think Katie Taylor is a slight underdog, even though she's the one who's undefeated, she's fighting at her natural weight class, she's undisputed. I think it's because it has to do with, now remember, this is in the U.S. It's happening in the U.S. It's at Madison Square Garden. It's happening at U.S. time. I don't think Katie Taylor has ever fought in the U.S. before. She's fought in big arenas with a whole lot of pressure, but I don't think she's ever fought in the U.S. So that's one thing people have to remember. So that means that, yes, a lot of her fan base is going to be coming over, but at the same time, it's just going to be a whole different thing. You got to think about the time switch, getting comfortable, with, the jet lag, all these different things that come into factor. And then on top of that, if you look at Katie Taylor, her game isn't to stop her opponents. She only has 6 KOs and 21 wins. But she is known as an aggressor, a brawler. Amanda Serrano is known as a volume puncher, someone who continues to move forward. Cardio gets stronger as the fight goes on, and she's very strong. Serrano has a lot more KOs on her record. So that's why when you look at it, and then Serrano, she's from the States, like it's happening in Madison Square Garden. She's from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? The Puerto Rican fan base is going to be there. She's going to feel at home. So there's no adjustment for her other than the fact that I'm moving up in weight. I got to see how much bigger or how much more powerful she's going to feel. Where Katie Taylor is going to be all these different other factors where I think is much more detrimental than, hey, I moved up in weight. You know what I'm saying? Because also too, Serrano has fought her last 2 fights at Katie Taylor's weight. And one of the fighters, her last fight, that she fought was against Katie Taylor's last opponent, and it was basically the audition for this fight, and she passed with flying colors. So I think that's where that's coming from. I think it just comes down to a lot of people think Serrano just hits a little bit harder, and it might be able to push back Katie Taylor and be able to outwork her to an extent. So, but we're gonna see, man. This is also too. I think it's fire that this is getting that much attention. I think it's fire that's getting this much attention. Also, we got Claressa Shields is getting a little bit more attention. So, hey, man, as long as it performs, it's entertaining, then we're gonna continue to rock with it. Now, if it disappoints, that's where the problem lies. So there's a lot of pressure on the actual performance.
Great breakdown. For something I didn't really know nothing about them. But you're right though. I mean, it'd be good for the woman side of the sport of the boxing. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. Now people just trying to tune in for that. I'm like, I say this: UFC girls. I'll watch a UFC girl fight.
Yeah,
because
you'll be excited for it too, depending on what it is.
Yeah, like that Manuel Nunez fight. Remember, I was like, yeah, she gonna whoop that bitch ass, and then she came out and got her ass beat. I said, damn.
Even Rose Namajunas versus,
man,
you know what I'm saying? So
wasn't I feel like what was her name?
You said who? Zhang Weili.
Yeah, there we go.
But I'm like, I feel like boxing can do the same thing. It's just this is what I give Eddie Hearn. And you know how long I've been boosting Eddie Hearn, bro. I'm like, Eddie Hearn, since I started boosting him in the last 4 or 5 years, has he not changed boxing to somewhat an extent?
I say this, he put the zone on the map because the zone
put the zone, but he's also done things where I feel like he's been willing to be like, hey, I'm gonna throw these offers out here. I'm gonna throw this out. Hey, yo, come over with me. Where's put pressure on other promoters. Like, look what he did with Canelo. I'm like, nah, okay, yeah, you could also point out his weaknesses. Like, look what he did with Boo Boo. Look what he did with Kevin Farmer, things like that. Yeah, okay, he's made his mistakes, but he has also done some good things. So,
ironically, we ain't gonna go there. But yeah, man. You know what it really is, man. I'm gonna tell you what it is, man. And people not gonna like my answer, but it's the facts, man.
What?
Canelo has a country behind him. That's why he didn't mess Canelo over. You know what I'm saying? Some of these guys that he's promoting got a whole country. You feel me? Like, who does Boo Boo got behind him? Who does Tevin Farmer have behind him? And I know that's not what people want to hear, but that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now let Africa be behind Boo Boo. It's gonna be a little different.
That's true. And money in the marketing. Also, bro, I saw Tevin Farmer his press conference, if you want to call it that, quote unquote, against Mickey Bay.
It was bad.
It was just, I was just like, man, how do you go from where you went from and you doing a press conference at the local, you know what I'm saying, auto shop or some shit, and then you rented out the room for a couple hours? Like, what is this? Like,
it was like that.
It was depressing, man. I was like, what the fuck is this, dog?
I give this. AB would still probably be doing big things if he wasn't in all these lawsuits, man. And people trying to take money from, he still got that $13 he claimed he only got.
Well, from what I've read on AB's return, you know what I'm saying, AB hasn't been entirely true with the media and his fan base. AB's been saying he wants to come back and there's people preventing him, but in reality, really, AB is the one who hasn't been wanting to come back.
Bro.
He's had a recent, no one's talked about it. It's been kind of somewhat in the news. If you guys check out World Boxing News, the last like 3 or 4 months, he's had some health scares. No one said what it is, but he's been in and out of the hospital, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm like, I don't think there's any coincidence that all of a sudden this, sudden want to come back and get right and be serious and get back in shape. You know what I'm saying? That's not just based off of him just wanting to do it. I think y'all check out my reaction video I did where it was a live of AB and GT the Great. That's where kind of was exposed, where it showed that AB this entire time he's been saying people have been preventing him from wanting to come back, when it's really been his own motivation and him wanting to come back. So
it's very, very, it's just interesting, man. I don't know. It just seems like all your favorite fighters, but like very few of them, they just all become basket cases and later down the lineup for some reason.
Oh
man.
my God, I know. If you think about the stable or you could just say the stable fighters that I've supported over like the last 5 years and their trajectory and where they're at now, it's like if I was ever a promoter, I'd have to be filing for bankruptcy right now, because I don't think I'd have anybody I'd be making any money off of. Bro, I'm telling you, man. I remember Tevin Farmer, I'll be like, let me sign Tevin Farmer, let me sign AB. I'm gonna sign Boo Boo. I'm gonna sign
Tabidi.
Andrew Tabidi. I'm gonna sign who else? Goddamn, who's still fighting right now? I'd sign Robert Easter Jr. I'd sign Tony Harrison. Like Harrison, though, I'm proud of him, man. That's his last fight, man. On
Jared
that
Hurd.
Fedora Lubin. Jared Hurd is the one I'd have lost a lot of money.
Big money on, boy. That boy.
Oh
not
no,
slipping
actually,
on.
I would have lost the most money on Big Baby. So I'd have
Oh
kept giving
my
that nigga
god.
chances. Then you came to me like, hey, bro, you just gotta let him go. Like, come on, we need to move on. Like, no, I'm telling you, he told me he's gonna get it right. We're gonna give him another chance. Let me just give him. Come on, man, one more year. We ain't losing that much money.
3 months later, popped again. Oh,
damn.
No, I'm not gonna lie, you would have, because I'm like, about time you'd have been a promoter calling your fights. Andrew Ward retired, so you can't make no more money off of him. Boo Boo, I feel like if you was his promoter, you'd have promoted him better. He probably wouldn't have been in the position he was in.
Yeah, I think Boo Boo got dealt a bad hand because when he did decide to sign with DAZN, his weight class wasn't popping like that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So there wasn't that much focus on making sure that he had the proper build up so that out of nowhere, when the weight class started popping, he can just, people are talking about his name. There was no investment in his stock. It was more so just like Eddie Hearn at the time. People don't know when Eddie Hearn got Tevin Farmer and when he got Boo Boo, he only signed those fighters at the time because he was trying to break into the U.S. market. DAZN had just brought on Eddie Hearn, for Matchroom to try and, expand, what they're doing. They started the app. That's when they were saying, hey, we're going to get rid of pay-per-views. We're going to kill pay-per-views. Pay-per-views is dead. And they understood it at that time, hey, we, in order for us to thrive and for us to succeed, we need to break into the U.S. market. So that was a lot of people don't know that was really the reason why he signed Tevin Farmer and Boo Boo at that time, and a couple of other guys. And by the way, none of the guys he signed, in order for them to break into the U.S. market, none of them panned out the way it should have. In reality, he should have just went about it the way he's doing it now, where he's just having his UK fighters or whoever he has under his belt, whoever he's promoting. He's just making some fights with cross promotional companies, and it's happening in the US, and that's going to give eyes to what's going on. Like, that's the natural and good way to do it. But unfortunately, you got to try, you live and you learn. And then part of that is also Tevin Farmer's team's fault and Andrade's fault. Y'all took the chance, y'all went with him. And I'm pretty sure you guys had other deals on the table that you guys could have went with, and that was more established in the American market. So you took a chance with someone at the time where they had really no relationships when it comes to the U.S. market in boxing. So it's a double-edged sword, to be honest.
We didn't say Wilder and Crawford. I know those are one of your favorites. So if we're looking at the whole totality, bro, if you're not breaking even, you is in debt. For sure. Because you've been pumped a lot of money in the Big Baby. That went down the tubes. AB would have let you down. Tevin would have just, I don't know what's going on.
You said Deontay Wilder and Terrence Crawford, like that saves every like that's two fighters that'll be making money compared to everybody else.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, but I'm saying the Wilder trilogy, though, you could have made some capital back. I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like that would have been something you could have made a little bit back, and then but the problem is
But the problem is some of the other fighters, it's not that like it's okay about Boo Boo, you know what I'm saying? It's okay about Tevin, but when you're losing money outside of the ring, when you're just paying someone like an AB and he's not fighting, when you're paying someone like a Big Baby and he's killing, you know what I'm saying? That's when the money's like it's okay if maybe
Jared Hurd. Oh man, that last fight
about Jared. So I'm like, and then Tony Harrison, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Tony Harrison would be a solid pick.
You'd have been cool because he won the belt, so you'd have been, you'd have been able to pop and then when he lost, and when
he surprised Jamel though too, when he surprised Jamel. So I'm like, there'd be some money behind it, but ultimately, I'd be losing money if we're talking about all the fighters I was following and I wanted to be capping on all that type of stuff. So
hey, you a lady? I'll be filing for bankruptcy.
Hey man, it is what it is, y'all. Real quick, we got Amanda Serrano. They're showing the locker room camera. We got Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor coming up soon. Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez is gonna be a little later.
I didn't mean to cut you off. It's in New York because they gave her a Knicks jersey. So
that's what I was telling you. It's at the Madison Square Garden. This is history. It's never had two women boxers headlining the Madison Square Garden. So it's the first time ever, especially for a pay-per-view. There's another reason why it's legendary. And that's why I was saying one of the things why Serrano be slightly a favorite over Katie Taylor, even though Taylor, is at a natural weight class, she's undisputed, etc. Is because this is in her stomping grounds. You know what I'm saying? She's Puerto Rican. She's from the Bronx, I believe. I said Brooklyn before, but I think she's from the Bronx. But yeah,
okay.
so Katie Taylor, man, I don't think she's ever fought in the States before.
I'm not gonna lie, Katie Taylor look nervous, man.
Yeah, I know, bro. I was looking at that too. I was like, it's weird though too. If you watch it, because I was watching all the lead ups to it and all that shit. If you was watching the lead ups, it almost looked like Amanda Serrano this entire time was nervous. But then now seeing this particular, like Serrano
She's
looked
smiling.
relaxed.
She like, yeah, I'm in the
and
city.
Taylor looked.
I'm in the city.
I say this too. It's just me. I might be over capping. Might be in the moment. Serrano kind of look good.
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I didn't want to.
Cool. I was hoping. And this is, by the way, we not, what I'm saying, we still watching the sports, and this ain't being no sexist and nothing like that. But
I don't care, man. Women looking at basketball players like, ooh, bro.
I know exactly. Football players. Yeah, so I'm like, I don't care, man. Serrano, she look good, bro.
Yeah, them braids.
I see why Jake Paul signed her. Goddamn it, no. Hey, you got to give Jake Paul that, man. Jake Paul really shaking up the boxing community, man. He's really changing his whole entire. And like when I watch, like, look, y'all, like. People want to hate all that type of stuff. I don't really hate. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you can learn and you can appreciate something. You got to. Hey, I give it to Jake. He has changed his entire persona. He has went from the YouTuber prankster and everyone didn't like him, even starting up in the boxing shit. Oh, he's just doing this shit to troll. To like, dude has an official promotion. It's on his first promoter's job. It's one of the biggest fights in women's history, and he's being the announcer. Like you got to respect it, bro. And he's pushing for a bigger payday for both of the fighters if they end up fighting again. Eddie Hearn's like, I don't know. He's like, let's do it. But that's because Jake Paul got more expendable money than Eddie.
Yeah, because Eddie right now, boy, the agent don't come through, boy. You talk about bankruptcy, boy. He gonna be hurt.
That's the thing, though. He do got a team, though.
Yeah, he has a lot of boxes, but that's his golden goose.
Yeah. Well, who? You saying Katie?
AJ.
Oh, you're talking about for Matchroom. For Matchroom, AJ, yeah, is his golden goose, but he has a lot of other guys. He got like Matchroom is good. They have a lot of like when it comes to because I'm like we're U.S. guys, we're from the States, so we look at what fighters he has that has stomping grounds or it has known recognition in the U.S. as like but in reality he has a lot of UK fighters where it's like he that's the thing. Like what he's doing, where they're established and where they're based off, they don't have to have any success in the U.S. market. You see what I'm saying? It's just Eddie Hearn chose to do that because they're trying to do this cross thing. There was a point where they're trying to do this cross thing where it's like, hey, let's stop this whole entire idea of okay, UK fighters or overseas fighters, US fighters. It's just so hard to make this happen because X, Y, and Z. Let's try and break the markets. Let's try and do crossovers, which we've seen a lot in the last 2 years. So I don't know if it's working, in my opinion. I think it hasn't really been working. I still think. What happened?
Ralph Font got dropped.
Oh, you watching the Ralph Font fight? He's fighting Vera, right?
Yeah, Vera kind of low-key giving him that work.
Wow, I'm surprised. His jab isn't going good. Like usually his jab is crazy.
Looking at this man's face right now, boy, looking like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre, man. Looking crazy. Yeah, he looking crazy right now, man. He got blood all over his face.
Have you been watching it dirty? Could you say who you think is winning?
I've been like peeking up. Like I think the first round Font won, second round Vera won, because the odds kept changing, and it went from Vera being the underdog to him being a favorite. So I'm like, he must be gaining.
So he must be winning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Must be winning by a round or two. All right. Well, so y'all know I would have put it in the title, but there wasn't enough room. But Zen over there, he watching the Rob Font Vera. So if any of y'all come up in here wondering what's going on that side of the game, he's giving us the update. This is another thing too. Like they're showing the tape. Katie Taylor's 35 years old. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she older than Serrano.
Thought she was younger.
Serrano got way more.
But you see the KO ratio. You see it: 42 wins, 30 KOs for Serrano, 20 wins, 6 KOs. So that's the biggest thing we're going to take away from this, even though we're talking about a smaller fighter.
So you're saying we're going all 10 rounds? How come women don't do 12 rounds? Why they only do 10?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You got to talk to the commission. They say this women, so they should do 12. It should be 10. They also do
2-minute rounds too.
They also do 2-minute rounds instead of 3-minute rounds. So you guys know also Serrano wanted to do 3-minute rounds. She would put it in a request. Can we make it 3-minute rounds? Katie Taylor said no.
She don't got that cardio thing.
Because she felt like she wasn't being compensated for 3-minute rounds. She said, I'm getting paid to fight 2-minute rounds for 10 rounds. 2 minutes for 10 rounds, not 3 minutes for 10 rounds. Eddie Hearn, I watched interviews where Eddie Hearn, he agreed, but he said, even though your pay has nothing to do with that, but he agreed and understood. Jake Paul is the opposite. He said, we feel like we should do the 3-minute rounds and we should compensate them accordingly. So Jake Paul is shaking this motherfucker up. He's trying to change women's boxing pay and MMA fighting pay, but he's not in the MMA world.
You see, he be on Dana head. He be
but he can't do nothing because he's not there. It's interesting though. Like if you would have watched the lead up, I was watching all the lead up. Eddie Hearn was trolling Jake the entire time. Eddie Hearn, you could tell Eddie Hearn appreciates Jake, but you also tell there's a little bit of animosity there because he's like, you young, you never been in this, and you're over here trying to change the structure of how boxing goes with trying to pay women more and and all this type of stuff. Like this is the basis of how this thing should go, and you're trying to change all that. Ugh. But you also, at the end of the day, if it makes money, it makes sense. So I can not like you particularly, but if we can make a lot of money together, let's make that money together. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so that's just kind of what I'm seeing when it comes to this Jake Paul Eddie Hearn relationship.
You gotta remember though, Jake oh my bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say Jake know the in and outs of a lot of stuff. Think about it, bro. If you went from Nickelodeon or Disney, whatever one he started with, then you went from that to the YouTube world. You feel me? He been in multiple places where he probably realized like dudes is getting so much money, and the money that is being distributed is like maybe 1/10 of what's really being earned. So they like, as a fighter, you're putting on all these pay-per-views. Dudes is paying $79, $80, $100, and the fighters going to war might have a fractured orbital bone, maybe have a torn meniscus afterwards, have to get stitches. That's 14 stitches, etc., putting they bodies on the line basically, and they're only gonna get 50K. And how you break it down, well, he's not really getting 50K. He's really probably gonna get like, because he has to pay his team, so his team's probably gonna cost 10 bands. Then he has to pay to do that, then he probably gonna get that tax, so he's probably gonna have like 20 bands afterwards. You get what I'm saying? So they're only getting $20,000 for that war they just went through.
Well, check this out too. This is the first time in women's boxing history 2 women boxers made 6 figures fighting. You want to know why? You want to know why?
Because Jake Paul?
Because of Jake Paul. Eddie Hearn makes it known they were trying to make this fight between Serrano and Katie Taylor 3 years ago. But Serrano and her team, they said no because the amount of money they were trying to make them sign for. It was for like just chump change. Like, here's 90,000, 100,000 for this fight. It's supposed to be one of the biggest women's fights ever. And they said no. They waited. Jake Paul comes out, and now look, she's making over $1 million for this joint plus pay-per-view points.
That's 7 figures.
It all depends on what ends up coming out at the end. You know what I'm saying? With what's being distributed as far as who's being paid and all this type of stuff. But I doubt it's gonna be 7, but it's gonna be 6. It's gonna be 6 because Jake Paul was saying, he was like, the way the numbers are coming and how much traction this fight is getting, he said both of these fighters should be making at least 7, so that should be the goal. So the way they're talking, they're making it seem like it's going to be a big deal. But we'll see at the end of the day. I'm excited though, man. Like I said, I think it really just comes down to the actual fight, actual performance, in the fight. I feel like if the actual fight is able to live up to, I don't want to say hype, but live up to what everybody's been talking lately and how much people are looking forward to this, I think it's gonna, change the trajectory when it comes to women's boxing. You know what I'm saying? We might be watching a historical event right now, but never before. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we are, if it's boring or not. I mean, it's never happened before, so we are regardless. But
that's a good point.
Hopefully, it's just not a snooze fest, man. Hopefully, it's just not in there, and they're not getting down like they should be. You know what I mean?
Which it could very well be. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm all for it because when you text me, the Katie Taylor, I'm just like, I don't know who that is. But okay.
Like when you see me about Shakur and Oscar, I was like, man, you're not even talking about the Katie Taylor joint.
Shoot, I didn't even know they was fighting for real. I didn't see no promo. I seen Shakur all on ESPN all week during the basketball game. Shakur Stevenson this Saturday.
That is true though. But salute to the people, man. Salute to Fluence Lounge. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but respect. Hopefully you guys' Saturday is going absolutely amazing, man. Nothing but blessings, positivity.
Do you know where they're playing? I'm sorry. Do you know where they're fighting? Shakur?
Who? Shakur and Oscar?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where they're fighting at. To be honest with you.
Interesting.
I don't know. Weirdly enough, I haven't been as excited for the Valdez Stevenson fight because I know Stevenson's I know how good he is. You know what I'm saying? I think Valdez has somewhat of a little bit of extra hype to him. It's not his fault. I think it just happens to be who he's associated with. As soon as he went over to Eddie Reynoso and Canelo, you know what I'm saying, there's gonna be a certain type of steam that's gonna be pushed behind you just because that's just how the game go. But me
I'm
personally, I
telling you,
don't think this is a
man,
close fight at all. I think Stevenson's gonna wipe the floor with Valdez.
he about to put that boy in hell.
I don't think it's gonna be close.
I tweeted it too, and it was crazy. I was just seeing people like because they be having threads and certain type of like tweets, and then people, the comments. I'm just going through the comments, they're like, yeah, Shakur, all that hype is gonna be exposed. Finally, he's finally finding somebody that's gonna really, expose his weaknesses and just. I'm just looking, and then I thought it was gonna just be couple, but I'm like, it was kind of like. Yeah, some people in there like, nah, easy work for Shakur. But then other people just really saying like, nah, like Shakur really from the media's maker. He gonna get exposed. I'm just thinking like, okay.
Stevenson, like, don't be surprised if Stevenson ends up, if he decides to stay with Bob Arum at top rank, he ends up he ends up having somewhat of the same trajectory as Terrence Crawford. Where he should be getting a lot more recognition than he should, a lot more respect, but for some reason. There's just a stigma behind him because he chooses to sign with Bob Arum because he's an African American boxing athlete.
My God.
And it's stupid to me. Rob Font looks crazy.
Oh my God, man. It looked like somebody hit him with a hammer in his face.
Like your face, the way you look. I'm like, that man must look crazy. He looks
it's just
What round is it? The 5th?
It's over now, bro.
So what, you think Vera probably won that?
Bro, Vera looked like he just stepped out the shower.
So Vera's showing to be the real deal. And so Sean O'Malley, you shouldn't feel bad about getting that L. Vera's looking like, because I'm like, for him to beat Rob Font is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Font face look crazy, bro.
Salute to the people, man. For real, man. Nothing but love. It's Saturday up in this. Y'all don't know how much I love my Saturdays. I love my Saturdays so much.
How many miles did you run?
Freedom. I did 4.5 today. When I do,
isn't it 3? Isn't that whole thing 3 though?
Yeah, you just gotta double it up.
So you did 6 then?
No, I have a run tracker. I don't do it off of what it says it is. I got a run tracker for how it tells me what my miles is. But the way I do it though is I double up the hills. So when I run up the hill, run back down, then I run back up. So every time I hit a hill, I'm doubling up the hills.
The whole jump.
Yeah, I do the whole thing. In order for me to 4.5, I gotta do the whole thing. But I'm still like I'm doubling up my hill runs just so I can add a little bit more momentum to them legs. And then when I was done, I go over to a little calisthenic area. You know what I'm saying? Then I do 5 rounds, 20 push-ups, 2 different ways, 20 dips, and then I do 20 push-ups 2 different ways on a different little set, 20 dips, and then 20 jumping squats, 8 pull-ups, and then 10 like ab joints on the pull-ups. So 5 rounds of that. And then we try to do like 8 rounds to 10 rounds of shadow boxing, 5 rounds of those weighted. So was that work, baby? That work. That's why I'm feeling so good right now. I got that energy. And it's something similar we did yesterday too. But tomorrow we're gonna hit that gym because we gotta hit those weights if you want to harden everything up, make sure everything's looking solid. Calisthenics, all that stuff is good. But if you want to get, what I'm saying, the look, you gotta hit those weights, y'all. So I'm gonna hit the weights tomorrow on Sunday. But I'm enjoying my goddamn Saturday. The one thing I am being a little bit mad about, though, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all right now, is I'm not sure if my AC is trying to play me right now, dog. Because my air conditioner has been real iffy. I want it cold up in this joint. It's like lukewarm. I don't like that. So, but
there go Jake Paul.
Are they showing him?
He's
shaky.
He's behind Serrano. That's his fighter.
Yeah, Serrano. Well, he's walking out with her or something?
Yeah, she looking good.
Oh, yeah, he's walking out with her. My man got a bow tie.
I left it today, though. I got the good bench in, got the good arm workout. And then I end up doing, I always do abs, but I ended up doing the Stairmaster, boy. It was crazy. Because when I went to that waste of time I went to, my legs was really tired. And I was thinking, like, why are my legs so stiff and sore? But then I forgot I did about 15, 17 minutes on the Stairmaster. But see, I don't do it traditionally just walking. I do like sideways, each side, and then Then I walk up regularly.
That's a good time right there. That's a good time. At the end of the day, what we're trying to tell y'all is don't be lazy, goddamn it. Get something in.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was
Get
in there
something.
and I didn't want to do none of that. And I was just thinking, like, dang, Shane, like if you lazy like this, imagine the average Joe that don't really just try to be
It'll be,
fit.
bro. And this whole week, you know what I'm saying? Every time I probably three or four out of like the 6 daily check-ins I posted, and half of them was like, I felt terrible in there. Like this whole week, I've been sluggish. I've been tired. Every time I wanted to do the workout, I'm like, I don't want to do this shit. Like yesterday when I did the workout, I didn't want to do it. But what I told myself, life hack, y'all, I was like,
My back.
if you don't want to do it, as long as you started, you've already finished. So what I mean by that is like if you could just start that joint as soon as you start it, I'm like, you're gonna be finished as soon as you start it. Because then once you start it, you're gonna be able to, if you're doing miles, you're gonna be like, okay, I only want to do 2. When you start it, might as well do extra 2, man. You already doing this shit. It ain't gonna make no difference. That shit. So, but yeah, I ain't been wanting to do shit for the last week, and I just forced myself to. So I'm hoping that's gonna change soon because motivation for me has been hard as hell. But when I'm done with it, I'm happy as hell. Like even now, like trust me, if I wouldn't have done that shit, my energy would have been completely different. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't
So
want to
like,
do. I
there's a
didn't want to do
benefit
the
to it.
abs, man. I be doing it the heaviest weight with my abs, and I was like, I do not want to do this, and I just did them because I was like, man, like I didn't work out yesterday, so I was like, well, shoot, I didn't want to work out at all after I got done hooping because I lost every game. It just every time I got on the court, we just kept losing, bro. The team was just too good. They had everything they needed, man. They got a big that was getting boards. They had shooters everywhere. I was just like, man, we just can't win, man. So I was like, I just want to go home, man. And then I was like, let me go over to the. So this is how I know I was supposed to do. I was like, all right, if I go over to one of these benches and they all full, I'm gonna go home. As soon as I go over there, somebody got up. I said, ain't that guy?
But that's usually not how it works. Usually, what you want to do, someone ends up taking that shit right when you're ready to go over there and do it.
Exactly. So I was like, all right, ain't nobody. Hey, the whole bench is gonna be full. I was like, oh, he got us. So I went and got the bench, and I was like, okay, if somebody's on them cables, I'm about to go home. Went over there, cables wide open. I said, well, guess I got. And then I was like, all right, then I guess some pull-ups in too. Get these abs going. And I was like, I might as well finish with stairs, man, because I didn't do no legs this week. I just did running stuff. Nico Ali, he stayed getting on these cars, man.
Which you talking about the Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez one?
Yeah.
I thought you was making jokes about the announcer for the Katie Taylor Amanda Serrano looking like him.
Oh,
because he kind of do.
Hey, he do
so
though.
So y'all know too. Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano is currently they're about to announce. Both are in the ring. They already did the national anthem stuff. So this fight is going to be happening soon. So if you guys come up in here, y'all want to know what's popping and what's happening, we got y'all. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the people though, Fluence Lounge all day. I'm chilling.
I'm not gonna lie though, Ali mama look good. Have you ever seen her?
I think I did. I have, bro. I think I have, man. I know exactly
whatever
what you're
age
talking
she
about.
is, she wearing it good.
Because I remember, like, I was watching one fight that he was on the car. I remember they showed his mom. I was like, damn, okay, okay. I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you niggas. So I'm feeling dope. Salute to the people, man. Make sure y'all come up here, man. Hit that like button. I see, look. Maybe people wasn't as excited about this fight as I thought. Where the people at, man? Why ain't y'all rocking with us today, man? But hey, I also want to say this too to the Black Hoops TV family, man. Y'all ain't been nothing but love this year, man. So we appreciate y'all. For real.
They ain't in here, bro, because I'm telling you, man, no disrespect to the ladies, man. They don't.
That's disrespect.
Ain't nobody knew about this, though.
Salute to all.
What I tell you? If I didn't know about it, what you think the masses is gonna know?
Them UKs may know, but at the same time, it's in the US. By the way, I lied. My bad. I thought Serrano and Katie Taylor already made their way out. Only Serrano has. Katie Taylor is currently making her way out. So my bad. I lied a little bit on that side of the game.
You
so
lied.
Didn't mean to mislead.
Oh.
Salute to the people. I'm over here. I'm waiting for my food to get here, man. My food's almost here, man. I'm trying to time it the right time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gone that long when I walk out on y'all. You heard?
He don't like getting food like regular people. He like it. He said always have him door dashed, man.
Absolutely.
You and Daly on the same thing, man. He the same way. Every time I talk to him, he like, yep, I got DoorDash on the way. I'll be right back. I'm like, what's up with y'all, man? Is this a fad or something? Like,
yeah. If I ain't got to go out and get it, then why I got to go get it? Ha! They said they finna bring it to me. I said, absolutely. If a motherfucker come to me and say, hey, if I hear $5, I ain't gonna say no, I don't want the shit. Yeah, go ahead, thank you. Salute. Blessings and
Somebody's giving
positivity.
you something versus you paying for something. That's a whole two different totalities, man.
But the principle is exactly the same. Am I wrong?
What you think his career is gonna be, man? This Ali Wash, man. What you think his career gonna be, man? Is he gonna develop?
I think it's gonna be solid.
You think so?
I think he's gonna be solid. He has some pretty good skill. Every time I watch him, I'm like, man, this guy's good. He's good.
You're not trolling, right?
No, I don't think he's overhyped at all. I think I had to make sure I wasn't trolling.
Hey, man, somebody got me the other day, more. I thought he was dead serious, boy. Had me hot. He was like, bro, I'm playing. I was like, dog, don't be playing like that, boy. Nah, he was playing too much, man. I'm just like, look, bro, no way you believe this. Have you been seeing Stephen A, man?
I don't be watching that clown ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
No, he was going at Kyrie, bro. It was funny because I predicted what he was going to say because on my Twitter feed, he was saying, like, bring that camera over here, damn it. Kyrie talking about we puppets and we this and that. Watch on First Take what I do. Watch on First Take how I come. And I just quote tweeted the little thing that he posted. I'm like, what are you going to do? You already slandered him. You already called him selfish. What else you going to call him? Serrano, next day, I go to the clip because I just want to hear what he had to say. He was like, Kyrie's one of the most delusional brothers we ever had in the history of sports. That brother right there is so bad. All he wanted you to do was play basketball. You can't even come to your job. I'm like, bro, you saying the same thing you've been saying.
That nigga is a clown. Stephen A will always be a clown. By the way, I'm gonna get my food, y'all. I'm gonna be right back. Give me 2 minutes. By the way, update on Serrano versus Taylor. Taylor just made her way into the ring, so we have this fight about to happen. So as soon as I come back, we're gonna be able to get into the nitty gritty of that. Salute to the people, Zen. Talk to them.
Well, if y'all care, man, Ali Walsh is fighting right now, man. The late great. Oh my God!
And just let you know, I came home. I heard you all the way down the hall.
Ooh!
God.
Oh my goodness! He hit the soul out that boy. As soon as I was saying I was watching Ali Walsh, boy, he knocked that man out. Oh my goodness, boy! I wish I could show y'all, man, what type of damage he just gave to this man's face, man. Oh my gosh. Dude probably don't even know he was fighting, man. Oh my goodness. That right hand was crazy.
Knocked him the F out.
I'm sorry, y'all, man. I'm sorry, man. That threw me off, man. I'm telling you, I'm watching the fight. If y'all care, and then bam, he knocked that man out. Flu missed a good knockout, man. That was nice right there, boy. As soon as I was asking, did he think he was good, man? That boy was right. This boy gonna be the future. He keep getting better. Now, granted, his competition he's been fighting really ain't been nothing, but hey, I guess that's everybody's at first, you know? Nobody's fighting the top dogs at first, you know? Man, they need to show that replay, man. That was crazy, man. I saw that live. He really bang, give him that work. Yeah, let me see this right here. Oh my goodness. Hit him with the left over the top. Bam! Oh my goodness.
You see his eyes go back to his head?
Oh my goodness. Bam!
Was that considered a T?
Bam! Oh my goodness. He knocked the soul out that boy. Flu, get your headphones in, man. Get them in. There you go. Ali just knocked the soul out this boy. I'm talking about, bro, knocked the soul out of him. Hit him with the left, and then set him up with the right over the top. Bam! All right here. His head. My mama was like, his eyes in the back of his head. I'm like, yeah, he rolled him up, boy.
See, that was right after you was trying to be like, is he the real deal? Was you trolling? There you go. It's like, you didn't even have to ask me no questions. It's like, just watch the fight. He's going to let you know.
Bro, his eyes are like.
It's snipers in the building. What's good with it? It's snipers.
Did you see it, it's sniper? Did you see that knockout?
He said, I'm not going to talk a lot. I'm on my way home from work. I'm in the car. Okay. No doubt. Which fight are you more excited for right now? Oscar Valdez, Shakur Stevenson, or Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano? Knowing you, though, you probably more excited for the Oscar Valdez, Shakur.
Bro, he knocked this man out, bro. Like, cold. Bam! Oh, my goodness.
How quickly into the first round did it happen?
It was like 40 seconds left or something like that. The ref just looked at his eyes and said, he's out of here. I said, yeah, don't let him get back up, man. He didn't even see it coming, bro. I'm telling you, he didn't even see it coming.
Well, salute to the grandson of Ali.
If this dude that he just got knocked out, if he was in your corner, man, it wouldn't have happened, man. Because as soon as he threw a punch, he didn't come right back with it, man. He threw a punch and then he had his hand down, man.
So let me ask you this: snipers, who are you rooting for in the Oscar Valdez and Shakur Stevenson? Do you want Valdez to beat Stevenson? Yeah, I think okay, I agree with that. Because me personally, I am more excited for Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez, but Taylor versus Serrano, I think it's going to be surprisingly good. I'm one of those guys. I don't buy into the hype. I don't buy into the media. I think they're trying to make it bigger than what it is, but I do think this is going to be a good fight. I don't have too much. My expectations for Serrano versus Taylor isn't as high as Valdez versus Stevenson. Now, even though I do claim Stevenson to be me personally, I think he's going to be it's going to be easy work for him. You know what I'm saying? I still think there's a level of I need to see something spectacular from you in this fight because it's that time.
He did it last fight though. TKO 10th round.
But we're talking about a different opponent. Valdez is supposed to be that step up. You see what I'm saying?
So if he knock out Valdez, what you got?
It's not said these black brothers at my work been talking crazy, so I'm ready for that upset team Valdez.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I already know as snipers, he be coming with the because this is what happens. It's always happens. When you come with knowledge on a sport, it could be basketball, anything. You come with knowledge with something, and everybody else is just more of a fan, but they haven't really been in the wars and the battles. They all gonna talk that kitty cash. Now, I'm not saying that they're not saying they could be right in what they're saying, but I know if snipers knows that they don't really have no knowledge. So he's like, you know what? They are probably right. And I know innately that Shakur is a bad boy, but I'm gonna rock with my people. I'm gonna go with Valdez. Like how we do with Ryan Garcia, man. And Reyes and all of them, man. You from the high desert, man. We rocking with you.
And remember this too. Remember this. The reason why I feel like there's a lot of pressure on Shakur Stevenson to not only win, but to win in amazing fashion is because if I'm not mistaken, either Devin Haney is a year younger or they're the same age. You know what I'm saying? And Devin Haney's
a year younger, I think.
Yeah, that's what, if I believe right, because Devin Haney's 23 and I think Shakur Stevenson is 24. So if we're talking about a guy who's at 130 and we're saying, at some point he's gonna come up to 135 and all, if we're talking about these different things, it's time now for him to start making his mark. Also, you have to remember him being with Bob Arum in Top Rank may not be the best solution in the long run because he's going to be stuck with fighting Bob Arum Top Rank opponents.
Shakur gonna leave.
Eddie Hearn is giving Devin Haney his freedom because Eddie Hearn's like, I'm looking 10 years down the line. I'm looking at a Canelo situation. If Devin Haney ends up being the next big thing, he's always gonna rock with me with the big fights.
Wherever Terrence Crawford signs next is where Shakur gonna sign. That's his big bro. They've been sparring. They were sparring for this camp. Terrence Crawford said he pulled up a couple times. You got him some sparring with him. So I think that's also why I know Shakur. See, I told you the snipers know the deal. That's also a reason I think Shakur is really gonna be ready because I'm like, you go into a ring and spar with a dog like Bud, win or lose, and you don't get knocked out or you don't get work, you're gonna have a high confidence boost. That's like me if I went to the gym and I played against Chris Paul and I was holding my arm, giving him some work, hitting step backs in his face, and he's coming down, he giving me a little work, he's showing me, okay, I'm a point guard, boy. But like afterwards, he know like, hey, he did his thing right there. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna give you a confidence boost against anybody. You're like, what? I just went battle for battle with Chris Paul. Like, who? So I think he gonna really go out there and get his man at work, man. That's my opinion.
Absolutely, I respect it all the way.
He's
so
gonna
everybody
follow
knows who comes
Bud
up in
too.
here. We got Amanda Serrano versus Taylor. It started. The first round has started. Right now, we got Serrano pushing back Taylor a little bit.
Oh, that's a good check here left. Oh, that was a good check left.
Counter right hand coming from Katie Taylor a lot. Her countering right now looks beautiful and she looks powerful in comparison to Serrano. Serrano definitely looks a little bit smaller now that you're looking at him in the ring.
We're about the same height.
Weight wise.
Oh yeah.
Taylor looks a little bit thicker.
But what was I saying? Yeah, man, I just think Shakur is going he's seen Big Bro going through them wars with Bob Arum. I think he's just like, you know what? After my contract's up, I gotta get up out of here.
I'm gonna say
That's
this right
my
now.
opinion.
Serrano's getting countered pretty bad right now.
With that check left, huh? You seen it?
The right hand as well, and she's setting up that counter off that check left off that right hand.
I'm not gonna lie,
So what
man. I've
Serrano's
seen
gonna have
Taylor
to
look
do, she
nervous,
got,
boy, but she in there composed as a mug right now, boy.
and she needs to make sure too. Serrano's gonna have to get her head off that center line. That's a problem right now. She's throwing a lot of punches. She's just staying right in front of Taylor.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm glad I'm watching this, man, because I haven't seen any women's boxing probably since the last Clarissa Shields fight. She worked that girl. Respect to that woman.
Sniper says Shakur got Crawford and Valdez, got Canelo in their respective camps. I'm ready, man. Yeah, that is a good argument. You could be like, you got Crawford in his camp, but Valdez
But is he
got
sparring with Canelo? It's one thing to be in the camp, it's another to go rounds with him.
Shakur's not even in the camp with Crawford.
I'm just saying Crawford pulled up and they got some. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying just that.
Same difference. If you in the camp with someone, yeah, you're gonna get in work. That's inevitable.
Do you think Canelo hopped in that ring?
Yes. Why wouldn't they? That don't even make no sense.
No, you feel me? I don't know.
It's not, but Jose Alvarado gave CP3 that work, man.
I don't know, man. Going 14 for 4. That's what I'm saying. I don't know about that. Going 14 for 14 for the first time in history of the NBA, and Will Chamberlain played this game.
That's something me and Zen can't agree on. Right?
Yeah, we can't agree on that, man.
What's good with it, Born the Gang? First time I see you up in the chat. Salute to you, man. Nice got the KO in the 2 minutes in the first round. Which fight was that he's talking about?
Nico.
Oh, he's talking about Ali.
Yeah, man. That was crazy, wasn't it? Wasn't it crazy? Look, he's smiling. It was crazy, man. He whooped that. He knocked the soul out that boy. I'm telling you. Right now, he still probably forgot he fought. Like, what happened? Why am I here? What happened? You saw the replay like, dang, that happened to me just now? Thought that was a dream.
He said, hell yeah. How you feel about this fight so far? Are you pleasantly surprised? Are you entertained?
I am, because Serrano's really getting work right now.
She definitely is, man. She's smaller. She looks like she's a smaller fighter, and she has to find a way on the inside. But we'll see how it goes. You know, I think 3-minute rounds would have actually benefited her definitely.
That's why she wanted them, because she knows Taylor. Look, people know advantages, man. If the advantage is not going to be in your favor, why would you want it in somebody else's favor? Everybody knows if Serrano, if this is what you were saying, that she gets better throughout the rounds, her having an extra minute will give a benefit to her. Versus a Taylor, she's like, look, I'm already in shape for 2 rounds. I know how to get through 2 rounds. I'm undefeated in 2-minute rounds. I'm going to stay with 2-minute rounds.
And Taylor, she's just playing the long game. She's staying on the outside. She understands she's a longer, taller fighter, the bigger fighter, and you know what I'm saying? She's playing it safe. I got to give it to her. This is actually a little bit different than what usually you'll see from her fight. Ooh. She actually is more of a brawler. She actually makes sure she gets on the inside. She tries to start the action, while as of now, she's playing more of the counter game, and it's working perfectly.
And you seeing the check right? I'm really seeing a lot of check lefts right now, Flu. I'm telling you, I'm seeing a lot of check lefts going on, man. See, born the game. Yeah, he's seen that, knock the soul out that man. Right now, somebody getting their legs massaged. Who's that? Oh, Valdez. He's getting his legs massaged. Main event coming up.
Are they about to start fighting? They already did.
He don't got no gloves on. He don't got no gloves on. It says coming up though. He's getting his legs massaged, so no way. You're not getting your leg massaged. You're about to walk out, right?
Is the co-main event already started for the Oscar Valdez, Shakur Stevenson?
Nah, they're just talking. It just said coming up. It didn't say next, so I'm probably wrong. And it's not supposed to start till 9, so it's probably like what, one more fight in the meantime. What's the key, man? You to all the people out there that either love boxing, want to start boxing, or in boxing, what is the key to becoming a better boxer? Is it genetics? Is it skills? Is it determination? What would you say to these people that are either trying to start or are starting? What do you feel like is the key to becoming a good boxer?
Man, just put in the work. That's it. And anything in life, just put in the work, man.
But I'm saying, like, is it like you're gonna get hit, right? You know, a lot of people probably don't like to get hit.
Matters. So. All it matters is if you put in the work. That's it. And it'll come through. If you don't put in the work.
The key is passion. You gotta want to do it.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I heard a bar. You know, you probably not the biggest Jay Electronica fan, but he had posted like a little snippet, I guess, from like a song. And he was like, after difficulty it comes ease or something like that. He said something like that. It's like after difficulty it comes ease, and I'm just like, damn, like it was such a simple bar, but it was kind of right. Like whatever you start is gonna be difficult for real, and then unless you just comes to you supernaturally, but it's gonna be difficult to you, and then after a while it'll be easy. Like think about if you ain't lifting in a whole year, right? And then you used to lift 2 plates, and then you go back to the gym, you can't lift it no more. So the grind to get back to them 2 plates, it's gonna be difficult. But once you do it, you're gonna start hitting them again like it was nothing. Like, man, I can't believe a month or 2 ago, because that's like me with the bench and the plate. I couldn't even do a plate 5 sets in a row, Flu. I would do maybe 20 reps if I was lucky, and I had to go down to them 35 joints. Now I can hit the plate 5 times, and I'm increasing my reps. I don't do it in the beginning, I do it at the end. So I do 12 reps now for the 4th and 5th set, but the first 3 sets I do 10. So eventually I'm gonna have all the sets 12, and then eventually I'm gonna get to 15. That's the goal.
And you see what his sniper said right there. Key is discipline and hard work. That's it. Consistency, hard work. That's it. I'm not saying you're gonna be successful from that. That's a whole different thing. Because I'm like, when it comes to trying to be successful in the sport, you know what I'm saying? That's when business comes into play.
Yeah, team. You gotta have
that comes with relationships.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta know the right people, be in the right spots at the right time. But if you want to be able to put yourself in that position, then it starts with hard work, discipline. Make sure that you're as good as you possibly can be personally in that respective craft. And then from there, you're just taking a chance on everything else. Try and educate yourself. Okay, Serrano, I see you though. Okay, Serrano. Okay.
I like the 1-2-1-2.
Okay. Okay.
From, Katie,
all right, this fight getting kind of crazy, yo. I think she hurt her.
Nah, Katie in it. Nah, man. She came back with that 1-2-1-2. You didn't see that?
No, that was weak.
Oh,
I barely even touched her, yeah.
Man, here you
Serrano
go.
with the brown. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. She lost the first 2, but we got another one. Here we go. This is why she said she.
Who you going for, man? It's not like you going for Serrano.
I am. I thought that was evident.
Just because you said she looked good doesn't mean you're going for her.
Oh, I thought that was evident. No, I'm playing. That's not the reason why. I think she's gonna win. That's 2-1 right there. So
I'd ask that question.
Come up in here, hit the like button, show some love.
Because
we got Oscar Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson up next, man. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be a fire ass fight.
I had to ask though, because
happy Saturday. My bad.
A name that will be unknown, will remain unknown. Said that they just, when they get to the gym, they don't know what they want to do most times, So it's like, say you want to be a boxer, but you still don't know what you want to do. That's why I'm asking, like, what is the number one thing? What do you feel like some tips when you and Sniper said it? But that's why I asked that question. If you was wondering why I asked your question. Yeah, she is, man. You see, she in the cut. She's trying to lurk. She's trying to get some camera time.
Isn't Mother's Day coming up? Right.
Bro, it's next Sunday, bro. She let me know. I said, damn.
Oh, it's next Sunday? You lying, bro.
You better get your affairs ordered.
Everybody that's coming up in, anybody who forgot, y'all got your mamas, because I forgot, so salute to that. This Mother's Day next Sunday, so make sure y'all don't forget to do something right for your mamas. Oh, okay.
You seen that?
Yeah, Serrano out here putting in that work.
You're looking crazy right now. Oh!
You might got another 2-2. What you think? I know it's still early though, but
Katie either is trying to set her up for something, so she's letting her think she can get something, or she getting tired. It's one of the two.
I think it's the tired part, because remember in the beginning of the fight, she was fighting on her back foot. You know what I'm saying? Countering.
Okay, she got a nice 1-2 right there though.
She did, but I still feel like her whole game plan has changed.
Hey man, I need you to be the objective perspective right now, man. I need you to be all eyes on deck, because she's doing some good out there.
I see Serrano putting in that work.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, we don't always got to be fair with it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I can be biased sometimes. I let people know, though. People be getting mad at me. Every time I make a video and I'm biased, and I tell people before, hey, I'm about to be biased. They'll be like, man, why are you so biased? I'm like, I told you before I started, I'm going to be biased in this video.
It's funny because you'll be that devil's advocate when it comes to me. But then when it's your fighter, you be like, nah, man, that's how I go, boy. I'm like, what are you talking about? No way. You like, nah, boy, what are you talking about? I'm just messing with you.
I got a 2-2.
No, it's a good fight, man. It's a good fight. I'm not bored at all. This is all the hype that it said it wanted to be, and I'm here for it.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I got a 2-2. I see Serrano getting stronger
Big
as
boy.
the fight is going forward. And I see Katie Taylor something. I'm not. She looks shook. That's my personal opinion. No disrespect, but she look a little on the shook side. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick, do you know who Keyshawn Davis is and Esteban Sanchez? Oh, it's Terrence Crawford, boy. I guess Terrence Crawford right there walking with him. So he gotta be.
I know who Keyshawn Davis is.
Is he good?
You know,
He a beast.
he probably the next big thing.
Okay, cause I got Terrence behind him. He dripped in the drip. You feel me? So I'm like, he got to be somebody. He coming out. You feel me? I know Terrence not just walking out with anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Sanchez is 18-1 and Davis is 4-3. So this is a big step up, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the comment. There's only 3 fights on here. Bob Arum is slacking, man. I'll say that right now, boy. He is slacking. I can't believe this
is a co-main event,
bro. It says co-feature.
That's
8 rounds.
Event. So we got Shakur
What's going
Stevenson.
on?
We got Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez coming up real soon, y'all.
Oh, Serrano throwing them things in that corner.
My bad.
You
I had
seen
to
it?
reload my joint.
Oh,
Mine was actually okay. I'm watching it now. Oh, okay.
Oh!
Okay, Serrano. Okay. Oh, they both going. They're going crazy.
Oh,
they're going crazy right now. They're going crazy. This is a real fight.
She just beat Serrano up though right there.
A little bit, but that was much. They're going crazy though. I think, hey, Serrano look like the bigger puncher. If you want me to be real with you,
Nah, she getting tore up right now, boy.
Serrano look like the bigger puncher. Serrano look like the bigger puncher.
Oh, that's a good check left right there.
But why is Serrano still walking forward every time she get hit with these big punches from Taylor?
Matter. I seen Canelo walk through Canelo's punches.
Serrano. Hey, yo, Serrano got the bigger puncher. Oh, Serrano got hands.
Oh, that was a good jab right there.
Hey, yo, Serrano finna stop her. Serrano finna stop her, yo.
Oh,
hey, yo, this is crazy.
They going in.
Stop her, bro. Hey, yo, Taylor's hurt.
Yeah, she is though.
Taylor's hurt.
She giving
Hey, Serrano's going crazy. Oh, Taylor's hurt, yo.
She bleeding, boy.
Taylor's hurt, bruh. Oh, I think.
Oh, that's a good body shot right there.
I think Serrano finna stop her. I think Serrano finna stop.
Oh, I think it's over.
I think it's gonna be. I
think
it's gonna stop it. This is crazy. Oh, I think they finna stop it. This is crazy.
Serrano giving her them at work right now.
I told you it's 2-2. If Taylor last through this round is 3-2, Serrano's going crazy. Oh yeah, Taylor looked like she done, bro. That was crazy. Hey, look. Now tell me about them 3-minute rounds, then.
I already said that though.
Tell me if it was a 3-minute round. Tell me the difference if it was a 3-minute round, then.
Didn't I already say that it didn't benefit Taylor? Didn't I say that? I already said it. I already mentioned it.
If it was a 3-minute round, the whole thing would have been different.
It'd probably been over by now, bro. That's like playing 10-minute quarters versus 8.
Taylor was getting absolutely set out of odds. Absolutely bow down. Like, yo, Serrano was going crazy.
He was going crazy now. I told you that in that corner she was going to work.
Them 3-minute rounds would have took Taylor's soul, y'all. I know Eddie Hearn's over there just mad as hell.
Oh, that's Katie Taylor's.
Jake Paul. He gonna have to pay Jake Paul $1 million too.
Why?
Should have never took that because Jake Paul bet him live on the press conference. He said, "I bet you." He said, "I bet you the same amount as my jewelry that Serrano wins." And then Eddie Hearn made a joke. He was like, "Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, you want to bet 10K? All right." He was like, "Haha, that's funny." He's like, "This ain't no 10K. It's like 500." He was like, "Oh, 500? How about $1 million?" And he was like, Jake Paul was like, "Deal." He was like, he was like, "Let's shake on it. Let's shake on it." He was like, "Let's shake on it." Then they shake on it. So he did.
He got to get that man that milli dilly.
Yeah, it's like, oh, now as you think about it, Tyron Woodley's bet for that tattoo wasn't that dumb.
You stupid.
That shit went away. Okay, Taylor's coming back. Okay, I see it. But it's crazy though. Serrano just looked like she just hit harder. Am I wrong? Because I'm like, I feel like
Taylor giving her that work, man. She has more precise punches.
Look at this. When Taylor hits Serrano with her best shots, Serrano keeps coming forward, right? She doesn't really, you know what I'm saying, come on unbalanced. When Serrano hits Taylor with her best shots, Taylor starts getting pushed back and she starts, you know what I'm saying, getting unbalanced. So I'm like, that shows, you know what I'm saying, power. Yeah, this is they for sure gonna do a rematch.
Yeah, this is crazy right here.
And they probably gonna do it in Katie Taylor's background. You know what I'm saying,
right?
over in the UK. Huh?
I said Clarissa Shields give both these girls work though.
Well, that's because Clarissa Shields is way bigger than both of them.
This is crazy right now, man. It's a great fight, man. I'm not even gonna cap to y'all, man. If y'all ain't tuned into this fight, man, y'all missed out. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie.
And if you guys
I
watch
said
this
I
Fluence
ain't
Lounge,
gonna.
this isn't Zen capping because when we started this whole entire stream, he was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I don't really know what, you know what I'm saying? I
I don't know
understand.
nothing
You know
about
what I'm saying?
nobody. It's crazy
And
because I
now
have seen Serrano fight though before. I remember she was
you
on
have,
one of
yep,
them cards,
yeah.
but you know what I mean? Like it was weak. Whoever she
Nah,
fought was
Clarissa's
weak.
too big. She's too big. They're in a small weight class. Serrano was beating up Taylor. Taylor looked like she finna get stopped, bro.
They don't want that smoke as snipers. I'm gonna let you know now, man. Clarissa Shields is a beast, man.
That's not even fair. You can't even say that. They're too small. Come on, man.
Even if
Chill.
they was bigger, man, they don't want no smoke. Nobody want no smoke with that girl.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't even want no smoke with that woman right there, boy. She give me that work in that ring.
Now that's cap. I'm not gonna allow that much cap. Come on, man. Chill.
She give me that
Way
work
too
in that
much
ring,
cap.
boy.
Come on.
I
Now.
go up in there try to get it with a 1-2. She gonna be like, ah, da, da, da. I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna just be out of there.
All right. Enough with all that bullshit.
Look, man, I'm trying to get Clarissa Shields on this show. You out here trying to provoke that, man, right there. Hey, girl, come on this show and testify how you the baddest woman on the planet. All right? That's what I want, man. I'm advocating Clarissa. That's what I want. I want Clarissa to come up on here.
No, never respect. No disrespect over here on my side.
Speak her piece on our show.
Speak
freely.
it.
No agenda, no scripts. No, none of that.
I ain't got nothing but respect. You know what I'm saying? I don't never mean no disrespect. I
Serrano,
got Amanda Serrano.
I want Ryan Garcia
4-2. I got Amanda Serrano up 4-2. Hey, this fight's better than the Ryan Garcia fight.
What? 5 times better. That fight was so weak. Look,
100 times
better. I love you, Ryan. I still want Ryan on this show. We gotta get Malik Scott.
Hey, come on, man. Hey, we from the same area, man. Bless us with an interview.
We gotta get Dominic Reyes. We gotta get him.
I'm still trying to get Tunde Ajayi. You know what I'm saying? You haven't responded to me for the interview. Hey, but man, hopefully I can get you in. Lions in the count.
Big baby. Hey, man, big for us. We
AB, dog. Come on, man.
AB. But he's gonna be wanting money or something, man. I'm not gonna lie. AB Hollywood now, man. He ain't the same man from the trenches, man. If he was trenches AB, he'd give us the interview. But now, I don't know, man. But Tevin, he'll give us one.
Depending on what he's asking. Those are nice counter right hands from Katie Taylor.
I say Tevin will give us one. I like to have Tevin on here.
I love to have Anthony Yard on this.
Even Tabiti. Come on, Tabiti.
Tabiti, man, he should be fighting soon, if I remember. I can give you guys some first insider interviews to what I think are future prospects. You can interview them on Fluence interviews. I love it. That's what I'm telling you. I'm like, that's the goal. Because I'm like, we want to send out the stream, you know what I'm saying, the StreamYard links. I just got to have trust in my internet to make sure it allows it to be capable enough so we can do these things without shit lagging and stuff. Because as of late, my internet acts like he's not friends with me.
Davis is about to fight right now, if any of y'all care.
Okay, let me know. Keep me on the loop because I'm gonna be watching the Serrano fight. My old gym friend, I'll be down, bro. I'm telling you, that's the future. That's what we're trying to do in the future. I just got to get everything right. You know what I'm saying? What's good with the last one? Serrano versus Taylor has been amazing.
Amazing.
I got, Serrano up 4-2. Personally, I don't know what you have it, Zen. I don't know what you have it as snipers.
Serrano's been winning the rest of the rounds.
And I got her currently. It looks like it's about to be 5-2 in my opinion. But Serrano's definitely been dominating this fight. Yeah, I got it 5-2.
She looks like she's about to walk home with these belts in a second.
She finna be undisputed.
Keyshawn Davis looking good though, man. His footwork's looking good. He's looking like he's in control of the fight. Sanchez is trying to throw him off with a lot of feints and stuff, but it's not really doing too much. The jab right now is looking good for Davis. He's establishing his jab early. His footwork is looking good. Yeah, man, he's looking sharp. I'm not gonna lie. For only having 4 professional fights. Let me address this real quick from last one. What I mean by I know Zen's he does link up fine, but I'm telling you, I bet there'll be some problem. We don't really showcase him, but there'll be some problems. Zen can there'll be some problems. So I got to, you know. But he does. It's all gonna be a trial and error. So we are gonna be heading that direction soon, and open these days up. We're not gonna keep it closed. We want to bring the people on. Have your opinion, so that's the move forward. No, not Tank Davis fight, Keyshawn Davis. He's a co-main event for the Shakur Stevenson Oscar Valdez fight. All right, but we back up in this thing. We got the
6th round of
Eighth.
10. Me personally, I got it 5.
It's the eighth.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, man, I should be wearing glasses. So 6 and 8 look very similar when it's small.
It's a shame that you still don't got those. I'm gonna expose you right now, man. You should get.
Anyways, we're gonna move on from that. I know it is actually. I should be better. But that does make sense because of the scorecard that I had it as 5-2 because that's 7 rounds. So it does make sense that it's the 8th. Taylor is still in there. I actually got to give it to Taylor. She's very tough. You know what I'm saying?
She
I
ain't
feel like
folded.
she's been hit with a lot of she ain't folded. She's still hitting Serrano with some of her best shots. She's still coming forward. It doesn't look like she has any plans of giving it up anytime soon. And I respect that entirely, thoroughly. You know what I'm saying? Completely, unrefutably. Yeah, I see the vocabulary.
They are starting to clinch more, though.
I think it's becoming, they both wearing each other down. And it's getting to that point to the fight where it's, you know what I'm saying, it's really rough, you know what I'm saying? Rough and tough. Moving, make no bluffs. That's right around now. I don't even know if it
I'm
makes
not
sense.
gonna lie though, man. Right now, Sanchez, man, he's a clinch god right now, man. He's just clinching the hell up out of Davis. He's not really trying to exchange.
Played
right
it
now.
smart. Last one said, "Oh damn, Shakur versus Oscars tonight." Yep, absolutely.
It's next, man. So you better get right.
Shakur's a beast, man. Tonight is the night. How
They fight
long?
next,
How long?
man.
What would you say?
Well, it's the second round. It's about to be the second round in the co-main event. So it's very soon, man. Very soon.
Because Zen's on that side of the game. I'm still watching the Serrano Taylor fight. I think Taylor's doing a really good job. Just, you know what I'm saying, just not giving up, still fighting. But I just think the first 2 rounds was Taylor. Then after that, it just seemed like Serrano just flipped the switch. And I got her up 6-2.
Hey, they got.
So let me ask you this, Zen. Let me ask you this. So, big money, right? History made. Excuse me, guys. History made. All these different type of things when it comes to this fight, Serrano, Katie Taylor. Now, do you think on the scorecards they'll make it close to justify a rematch? Or do you think they will display what the cards really is and show that Serrano, it wasn't really that close of a fight, but it was an entertaining fight. That's not what I'm saying. But if you're really watching it, you understand that Serrano's winning quite easily, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I may be wrong.
Just look at their face.
Maybe I'm not watching it close enough. Maybe I'm in and out. I'm paying attention to it. No, Katie Taylor, her face doesn't look terrible. She be looking yoked up though in her little in a tank top, like she finna just like bench 215 type shit. But
Canelo in the building. Canelo.
In other words, because I don't think he was listening.
I did. You said this is going to be a rematch.
But how do you feel? And this is to whoever's up in here.
Unanimous decision by Serrano.
Snipers. Do you think they're going to make it a close decision and make it seem like it was a close fight to justify a rematch, or are they going to just call it for what it is? Even though Taylor, she's looking a lot better in this particular round. Oh, big shots from Taylor. Taylor, like she's actually coming back pretty strong. I like it. It's a great fight. Seems like the crowd's going crazy too.
It is going crazy.
I was going to say, screw cooking. I'll eat after, man. We got some 5 fights going on right now. Last one. I think they will say it's close no matter what. That's a good point. Taylor got it tied up for a while. Didn't Taylor lose a fight to that ginger chick? No, Taylor has no loss. Some people thought she lost, but no, she didn't lose that fight. On the scorecard, she won. No, she didn't lose. It was a close fight. Some people thought she should have got the L. But they gave it to Taylor.
They just gotta have more of an output unless he's just waiting. Because I'm like, he's sure not throwing no punches, man.
Taylor's going crazy right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I mean, not Taylor. Davis over here, Keyshawn. He got to throw some more punches, man. I don't know what's going on.
Respect it, Keyshawn. Do your thing. Serrano, you got to stop being sloppy. You're allowing Taylor to win this. Serrano's Taylor's winning this round right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Her coaches probably told her she losing.
I just hope they don't rob her, man. I really hope they don't rob her, man.
Who's Serrano?
Yeah. Just because like
they should know.
But if Taylor ends up, big left hand from Serrano will look like she hurts Taylor. Oh, big couple of hooks from Taylor though. It's a crazy fight, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. Oh man, big right hand from Taylor.
But a great fight, man. I ain't gonna lie, those 2-minute rounds, man, make this fight
crazy.
Go by fast.
It's crazy. I got to give Taylor that round though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So I had it.
It got to be
7'2".
6'3".
Excuse me. Yeah, 6'3". There we go. Thank you for that. 6'3". Serrano.
See, judges probably have it 6'4". I mean, 5.
Yeah. In my opinion, I think
have it
she does.
5'4".
Now, I won't be surprised if on the scorecards they make it seem a lot closer to this, but it's hard for. I just don't understand how you see anybody but Serrano winning. She went to work in like those middle rounds. It was crazy.
Yeah, she was putting them
What
together.
you think, Sam? I don't know, man. Because in the beginning, man, you was all for Katie Taylor, man.
I mean, like I said, judges probably got it 5'4" Serrano. So you know what I'm saying? They could make it a draw. Taylor keeps her belts, and they have a rematch in the UK.
That's trash, man.
At Wimbledon.
Now they fighting in New York. New York. Madison Square Garden to be exact. Serrano, let's go. Come on, have a crazy. You gotta have a crazy round. Let's seal it up. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them have any type of doubt when it comes to this fight right here. This is where it matters.
They got the card. They got they got Serrano up by 1 round. What did I say? Didn't I say 5 rounds of 4? Didn't I call it? I called it.
It's not that close of a fight.
I called it though. I told you what it was.
But it's not that close of a fight, man. That's just robbery. This is robbery, brother. It's not that close of a fight, man.
Hey, man, whatever you think it is, don't mean that's not what other people think. You could be right. Maybe not be that.
Why y'all gotta do this boxing? Y'all know this ain't that close, man.
Cause what did you just say, man? A rematch. You can't have a rematch if it's a landslide, man. Can you?
No.
All right.
Still, man.
I'm telling you, don't be surprised you hear 114 or whatever. Well, I don't know what the scores are gonna be at, but 110 to 110, unanimous draw, and still the WB and WIF and all that,
and all the other shit, undisputed champion of the world.
Oh, Serrano leaking.
Damn, I missed it. I had to reload my shit.
She leaking.
What happened? She got hit or was
it got a fractured orbital bone.
Oh, Serrano getting hit with some big shots. Oh my gosh. And she's still coming forward. This is crazy. Oh,
they throwing them things. Oh, this crazy, bro. They going crazy.
Hey, yo, this is wild, yo. Taylor almost got dropped.
That's crazy. Hey.
That was crazy. Yo, that was crazy.
Great fight, boy. Great fight. Oh, Lord Jesus.
That was crazy, bruh.
Great fight, man.
That was crazy. What y'all think about this this fight, Black Goose TV family? That was wild. I wonder what they're gonna call it. It's got to be a draw. They gonna give if they had it that close going into that round. There's got to be a draw. I didn't think it was that close. I think Serrano should have won. I think Serrano won by 2 rounds. I would have said 6-4.
Hey man, Katie got a chin, man. She took a lot of shots all fight.
Yeah, because a couple of times, man. But so does Serrano.
They both do. I'm just saying, like, for a minute there, Katie was taking a lot of them, though, like repeatedly. I'm not gonna lie, man. Davis got to put it on, man. Right now, he's not looking impressive to me. Maybe because he didn't have a lot of experience.
That was crazy at the end. They was literally just throwing, bro.
They didn't care what was going on. They said, "Look, I'm throwing the whole hands out."
They was just throwing, bro. I just feel like Serrano had more power because every time she threw, she backed up Taylor.
Ooh. Yeah, they was in there slugging, bro. You seen the replay?
Yeah, bro.
Slugging. Oh my goodness.
Serrano was throwing it. Oh, Serrano was throwing them things though.
Yeah, they was in there connecting. Oh yeah, they need stitches. Crazy. Both girls need stitches, man.
I know, man. They both bleeding, man. I hope they give it to Serrano, man. If they don't give it to Serrano, man, that's not right. That ain't right. That's robbery, in my opinion.
Hey, if they don't give it to Serrano, you got to sing robbery. You got to make a song about robbery for like 30 seconds. Like robbery. You got to make a song, man. But if she wins, then hooray. Put some Vaseline on it. That's how they used to always talk back in the day. Put some Vaseline on it. If there was a cut, they'd be like, put some Vaseline on it. People don't know about them days, man. Them the HBO days, man. People don't even remember that HBO boxing, man. They used to be the best boxing at one point, boy. I'm not gonna lie, this co-main event for Shakur Stevenson is very, very underwhelming right now, man.
Hey, man, let him live, man. Come on now.
Like, that Taylor fight was way better than this. Way better.
Hey, but that's different, though. That's the main event. And, you know what I'm saying? The crowd was crazy. The expectations was crazy. You know what I'm saying? The pressure was crazy. But we finna find out.
I got to see what's going on, man.
Who's about to get the win. Let's go. Come on. Let's see if they finna do a robbery up in this joint. Don't do no type of robbery. Please. Excuse me. Somebody in this in the chat for the little stream said, I don't know who won, but it's rigged. That's funny, the motherfucking. Salute to the people. I just want to say boxers have a whole tub of Vaseline hanging off their eyebrow. Let's see. Come on, baby. Don't disrespect it. Don't disrespect it. Come on, baby. Don't disrespect it. Don't disrespect it.
Oh, they robbed that woman right there. You gotta sing that song. Oh my God. Oh,
this was a robbery. Was a robbery. Smelled it so strong like strawberries. This was a robbery.
Now Eddie Hearn got $1 million, boy.
Hey, that's his fake. That was a robbery, man. Serrano won that.
You want to know the cards?
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear the cards.
96, 94 Serrano, 97, 93 Taylor, and then I don't know how one was 97. You good?
My bad, y'all. God damn. All right, go ahead.
One said 97, 93, and then the other one said 96, 93. So maybe it was both 96s. Regardless, they gave Taylor 96 to 93. They gave her 3 more rounds over Serrano, man. That's crazy, man.
So wait, it wasn't even a split decision?
It was. I was saying the first one was 96, 94, and then the other ones was 90. I could have swore he said 97, 93 Taylor, and then 96, 93. I don't even know how that makes sense. But yeah, Taylor won, bro.
Man, this shit was cap.
I thought Serrano for sure was winning, bro. She was giving him that work.
They gave it to Taylor, man. That shit was cap, man. They definitely robbed her, man. That ain't right, bro. They robbed her. I watched that with my eyes, no bias, just watching this joint. Like, yo, what's going on? I'm paying attention. That's cap. Not even a draw, nah, bro.
It wasn't even close enough to be a draw. Like Taylor won majority of, like they felt like she won a lot of more of the rounds than Serrano did. The other 2 judges, one of the judges for sure.
Wait, hold up. Yeah, none of y'all heard that?
I mean,
you didn't hear that? None of y'all heard that? That
was
loud ass sound. That
I thought it was you, nigga.
No, that wasn't me. That was outside, nigga. That's why I jumped like that, nigga. I didn't know what that was. Man, damn. Let me live, y'all.
Somebody in your yard? You gotta handle that?
Shit, I don't know. Man.
All I know is, man, Keyshawn looking underwhelming, man. I don't know.
They come up in here, that I'll take care of it if I need to.
Well, they only got one entry point.
Exactly. So, nigga, I'm paying attention. I got the door open, nigga. Let's see what's happening. I don't know what's going on.
I guess they saying Davis is connecting, whatever, but I'm telling you.
You hear that? I thought that was somebody, nigga. That's Thunder, nigga.
This guy's crazy.
I didn't know, nigga. That shit loud to the motherfucker, man.
This
My
is
bad, y'all. But that was a crazy fight, and I feel like somebody got robbed.
Yeah,
And I'm
it's
not
crazy.
living with ghosts. And I may be, I don't know. Katie will give her a rematch for sure.
They better, because I want to see it again.
I feel like they lowball won't.
How'd they give it to
What
her,
if I
though,
think
bro?
they won't?
I think it was more of a draw. I'd have been better with a draw, but the fact that they gave her a split decision, I'm like, how did one judge see it right? I see how you can give her maybe the last 2 rounds, but the majority of the fight, though, the middle rounds, like it was for sure a 96-94. Wouldn't you agree, Serrano? Even if that was the case, like she for sure won those middle 6 rounds, right? And then
That's
lost
how
the
I
first 2
personally
and
had
lost
it.
3,
That's how I personally had it.
and lost the last. I mean, won the first 2 and the last 2, right? You would say.
I honestly didn't think she really lost the last round, though. I personally thought Serrano won the last round. I thought she got the better of the exchanges for the most part.
Well, I guess both our eyes are broken, my boy, because
It comes down to the money. I'm not watching the actual post-fight interview, but I'm pretty sure they're going to end up be talking about a rematch and all this different type of shit.
And she came from the UK and did this, though, man. She's a legend now.
We'll see, man. All of it is all about the money.
Uh-oh.
But I'm gonna say this: I was thoroughly entertained. It was kind of anticlimactic because of obviously how it ended up ending, and I feel like personally that's not how it actually should have been. But it was a good fight, and it lived up to its expectations. But it's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on the Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez side of the game? I'm about to switch over to that in a minute. Let's get that popping. Look, they're probably going to be wanting to go ahead and do a rematch, most likely. I think that wasn't fair. That judging was terrible. I just don't understand that judging. I'm just going to be 100 with you. I'm not even trying to be
funny.
I'm salty about it.
My guy flew salty.
Okay, let's go here.
My guy flew salty. He is salty.
Ain't nobody opening no window. Trust me, they ain't no better than that. That's that Thunder. That's that Thunder right there.
He said he ain't gonna open no window.
We here though, man. Salute to the people. Salute to everyone. Salute to the last one, man. That was a good fight to open everything up. We got Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez next up on the list.
What I have to say right now is salute to Cuba motherfucking Jr. and salute to R. Kelly, man. Salute to them guys right there.
That's the craziest salutations in the world right there.
Well, why? Those are legends.
That's crazy, bro.
Those is legends right there. Why must I have to denounce my legends because the agenda against them? I don't see nobody denouncing Harvey. I don't see nobody denouncing Charlie. I don't see nobody doing that. So why do I have to denounce R. Kelly because he had a bad childhood and he was messed up as a youth? Why? Cuba admitted to his wrongs, all right? Let him try to correct them now.
Look, yo, I ain't got nothing to say about nothing he said.
Oh my gosh, this guy right here is selling them out, man. I see, man. It's better to go against him, man.
We just tried to make
salute to y'all, man. Y'all want to come on the podcast, man? Y'all come on this podcast. Y'all know I was rooting for y'all, man. Rooting.
Come on now. Hey, look, man, we waiting on this Oscar Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson fight coming up, man. It's been a good night of fights. Katie Taylor versus Serrano not only surpassed my expectation, but I was thoroughly entertained. I don't have anything to say but good things about that particular fight. I'm happy about it. Now, there's some things we do need to talk about in the boxing world. We're not going to get too crazy into it, but what's happening next weekend, y'all? No, I'm asking like for real, because I can't think off the top of my head. What is happening next weekend? No, I'm playing with you. All right, let's see what's going on with this Keyshawn Davis. Zen over here was going crazy, saying he looks like he's the next big thing. He was looking stellar. He said he was just absolutely like just outclassing his opponent. So let's see how good he's looking. Let's see if Zid has an eye or not. Well, it looks like he's winning every round. So you're right, huh?
I said he's winning, but I'm just like I'm not
Zen
impressed,
said
man.
Keyshawn Davis was looking almost, in his opinion, like the next Floyd.
Who said this?
That's what you said.
I didn't say that. False,
What you said.
negative. That is false publicity.
Salute
right
to the
there.
people, though. You know, Zen be saying some wild takes, but you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and see what he has, if any of that's true.
Hey, he said
Davis
that,
looks solid.
He said Valdez is the next Oscar de la Hoya. That's what this man was telling me. He said he has prime to be like Oscar.
You do. I agree with that. And that's why Shakur Stevens is going to lose tonight.
Now you say I had crazy takes. Y'all heard this man take right here, boy. He talking out the side of his neck. Ooh, he's talking out the side of his
Hey,
neck.
good thing they decided to make sure that this particular fight was an 8-round fight. Because ain't nobody want to see anything more than 8 rounds of this right here. Compared to what we were just watching.
I'd rather have Ali co-main event, man. He at least get that,
man.
knock
Like,
that boy's soul out.
Ooh, that big right hand. He's finna stop him. I think it's over.
Man, please.
I'm just being extra.
He don't got the power.
Yes. See, that's why last one. Thank you. We got Canelo Bivol next week.
Canelo's next week. I thought. We got the UFC. That's why I was. We got the Charles Oliveira fight.
Oh, versus Justin Gaethje. I feel like I have not been as interested in UFC this year. Am I tripping?
It's because they've been kind of low-key weak fights. That's why.
Weak. Absolutely the last one. That's one. I mean, I almost forgot about that one. Look, do y'all think Bivol has a chance against Canelo? Do you think there's going to be anything different? Or do you think Canelo's going to run through him like everybody else?
Only person that's ever gave Canelo that work is
Still
Floyd Money Mayweather and Triple G, man. Let's be real.
All right, Lara kind of gave him that work too.
Oh, okay. I forgot about Laura. Yeah, Laura did. But
just a little bit.
Laura lost to Jared Hurd, and that hurt him right there.
Davis, by the way, he's going to work right now. It don't look like this boy about to last too much longer with Davis. Yeah, he stopped it. It's over. We got Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez coming up next. Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. It's been an absolute beautiful night of fight.
Hey, yo, when people be hungry, they hungry. That's all I got to say.
That's absolutely fact. I got some food waiting for your boy.
What'd you get? A burger? You got Five Guys?
No. Calm down. I got me some wings, man.
From that joint, that one place?
Not from that place, a different place. You know what I'm saying?
Wings. Weak. You're supposed to be getting some big boy food.
You gonna be
hungry after that.
No, I'm not. Because you don't understand what else I got up in there. I got some salmon left over from the other day.
You cooked that yourself?
Yeah, you know what it is.
You cooked that yourself?
I got some baked wings.
Yeah.
From the other day.
Yeah, y'all hear him? You see him down there right there? Oh, he slipped it.
Some shrimp.
He slipped it.
So I got all type of fire food in the crib. You know shit.
Hey,
the best life.
I'm gonna let y'all know now. If y'all ever was to ever get in the gloves with my boy Fluke, just know he the slip king, boy. He be slipping it all, boy.
I don't know nothing about slipping. You know what I'm saying? I be just
chilling.
Yes,
sir.
I be
chilling. He got great footwork to slippy dip.
Feet up, relaxing, nothing but chilling. You know what I'm saying? Last one say I got Canelo beating him, but I hope what you say about Bivol is true. I'm telling you right now, Bivol is the truth. Bivol is the next level thing. Now I'm gonna be 100 with you. It's all gonna come down to see how tough Bivol is, but I think what we saw the Triple G. Think about what Triple G was. That's what I think Bivol is at light heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that might be blasphemy.
Everybody's tied to their opinion, I guess. You talking about I'm gassing up Clarissa Shields, and you gonna go say that statement like that? But okay. But
yeah, that might have been a crazy statement. That might have been a crazy statement. Okay, let me live though. You know what I'm saying? We out here. Salute to the people, man. Happy Saturday. Hopefully you guys are enjoying y'all Saturday, man. It is only 10:30 where I'm at. I'm so used to boxing fights being a little bit later. What am I? You know what I'm saying? Am I lying?
You said what?
It's just like boxing fights. The fights. It doesn't seem like everything's moving along quicker nowadays and shit's ending sooner. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not late as usual.
Not UFC. I feel like fights are usually kind of still been going a little longer. Last stream we went to, it was like almost 12 o'clock over there for you.
Yeah, that's true. Osmo said, I kind of hope Canelo wins, so maybe we get the better bid fight. I got better bid beating Canelo all day.
Ooh,
That's a hard fight to make because he's with the top rank.
is better be even nice.
Yeah, he's a light heavyweight. He got Joe Smith Jr. coming up. Also,
hey, talk about your guy, man. You ain't even talked about your. Oh, yeah, you did a little bit. I watched the video. You already know that big boy in heavyweight, man.
Oh, big baby.
No.
Oh, Joe Joyce.
There you go.
Okay, wait, I'll get there real quick. Let me say this real quick about Canelo and Beterbiev. Canelo and Beterbiev is really hard to make because if Canelo does beat Bivol, most likely he'll end up fighting John Ryder in the UK. And then next year, his choices are going to be most likely Macaboo for the cruiserweight, or possibly Boo Boo, or possibly maybe David Benavidez. That's probably going to be his choices for next year.
Canelo? He's not going to fight. Yeah. Come on. Flu,
yeah, you'll be surprised.
We know he's not going to fight Boo Boo Andrade. You'll know that's not going to happen. No, I'm not going to be surprised. It's not going to happen, bro. What did you told me this 4 years ago. It was either 4 or 3 years ago. We was in Kentucky. You said,
you'll be
surprised. You said, yo, Zen, you know why Canelo will probably never fight a guy like Boo Boo? I said, why? You said, bro, he has too high risk and low reward. Boo Boo is a matchup nightmare for Canelo because you can't plan for Boo Boo. One thing you think you got Boo Boo pinned, this is how you're gonna fight. He'll hum him and switch up his whole game plan next fight. Guy like Canelo doesn't want that because he's trying to be the best ever, and Boo Boo will throw a wrench in that road for him. He does not want to fight Boo Boo. That is exactly what you told me about 4 years ago. It's probably still on this channel. You have to do a lot of soul searching and find it.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
So you know he'll fight David Benavidez before he'll fight a Boo Boo. You know this.
And so that's why I'm not solidifying or saying that anything I'm saying is factual. I'm telling you the options that he has for next year is going to be like Macaboo, Boo Boo, David Benavidez. I doubt, like, if you want me to be real, I could see Canelo fighting Jamal Charlo before any of them. I could see Canelo fighting Macaboo and Jamal Charlo next year just because those would be his easiest fights.
You think Jamal Charlo? You never liked Jamal, man. You always
no. I do. I'm a fan of Jamal. It's just like I seen someone put in a comment where it was like, why would David Benavidez saying he wants to fight Jamal? Why would Jamal have to come up and wait again to fight David Benavidez? He should come down. I'm like, how are you going to say that when Jamal is literally saying I want to fight Canelo when Canelo's at the same weight that David Benavidez is at? You're going to have to do the same thing. The same thing Boo Boo's done. You're going to have to move up if you really want to be taken seriously in this Canelo sweepstakes. You can't talk about trying to be, in the same reference and name. If you can't even get a Triple G fight, then get fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Triple G has history, so he can talk that talk.
I have to say, I don't know if this is just bad scheduling or not, but there's only supposedly technically 30 minutes left on the quote unquote time card for this boxing event. So I don't know if they're trying to predict that this fight gonna go, because next is supposed to quote unquote be Sports Center, but that's at 9 and the fight hasn't even started yet. So I don't know if that's bad planning on ESPN's part or what. Just had to make that known.
It's probably a mixture of both because they probably maybe they changed some things around because of the Katie Taylor and Serrano fight. By the way, Serrano got robbed. Robbery.
You ain't hit your song, man. Robbery.
I did.
That was like a snippet. That was like 10 seconds.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't need to get too much. Y'all need to fuck out of here, bitch ass niggas. I'm playing. Appreciate y'all Black Blues TV fans for real.
You want to know about robbery? My bad.
Robbery.
Robbery. Hey, that was like a church song. Robbery. Church, the choir like robbery. Robbery. The Lord don't like that robbery.
Salute to the people though. Hopefully you guys are enjoying y'all night, enjoying y'all Saturday. And everything is good to go, man. I'm chilling, man. We got one more fight for the night. We got Shakur, Oscar Valdez. Is this going to be a close fight? Are we going to get an upset? Is something crazy going to happen? Is this going to be a snooze fest? What can we expect from this particular fight? How excited should we be? But that's what we got left on the menu. That's what we got left on the board. That's what we got left on the plate. That's what we got left on the meat, on the bone for the steak. You know what I'm saying?
He said the meat, but they got the bone in it. I'm sorry, y'all.
Salute to the people, though, for real, for real. How y'all feeling about the NBA playoffs? How about that? As we wait for the Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez joint to happen, crazy things happening when it comes to the playoffs. What y'all think about that? Or at least Zen. I'm talking to Zen. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking to Black Goose family. If anybody wants to, say anything about that too, drop it in the chat, comments, whatever. How you feeling though, Zen?
Next round's gonna be crazy, man. I think the weakest series is gonna probably be when I mean weakest, like to where I feel like it's probably most likely gonna be a sweep. Is gonna be that Memphis Golden State series, man. The fact
you think Memphis gonna get swept?
The fact that the Timberwolves blew 3 20-point plus leagues.
Yeah, Golden State not gonna do that.
Come on, man. Steph, Clay, Dre, Jordan, they all been they are done that. They the ones that come back from deficits. You know what I mean? They're the ones that be down 17 points and all of a sudden go on a 30-0 run or something like that. So it's like if they're up 20, they're gonna stay up 20. Steph and Clay and them are not gonna. Yeah, no, that's not happening. And everybody's like, oh, well, Memphis has home court advantage. I'm like, so what does that mean? That don't mean nothing to me. I'm like, Golden State, it might sweep them boys. Don't be surprised. Now, if John them might get one game, okay, man. But I'm thinking a sweep.
Let me ask you this. Early prediction, it's going to be chilling. I'll be waiting for Oscar Valdez, Shakur Stevenson to happen. Well, who do you have most likely to make it to the finals?
I still have the Suns coming out the West, especially if Devin Booker is available because he played the last game. He wasn't necessarily stellar, but Chris Paul was, so that's shows
so
you.
You think Phoenix can beat Golden State?
I do.
Okay.
Just because it's not gonna be easy. It might go game 7, but I just feel like they have the better bigs. They have the DeAndre Aytons, they have the JaVale. You know what I'm saying? They got champion. Well, they have a champion over there. You know what I'm saying? They got some type of but there's champions on Golden State as well. It'll be a tough series. I won't be surprised if the Suns do smoke it. You know what I'm saying? But I got the Suns just because of Ayton and the bigs. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't think Draymond is going to have enough break to come out. He's going to have to play a lot. You feel me? When he was playing against Joker really was the only one in there. And then they wasn't really playing Boogie. I don't understand why. Boogie was only getting like 10 minutes. And he was still scoring good, productive minutes, but he didn't put enough pressure. You know what I'm saying? It was mostly just Joker out there. You know what I mean? It's like Joker, he only going to be able to do so much. You feel me? And he's not, in my opinion, he's not as swift on his feet as Boogie, if that makes sense. Like, he's very fundamental, of course, but he's not as athletic. You know what I'm saying? Boogie got a little athletic. Boogie will dunk on you. Like,
I'm like, Denver was missing one of their best players, though.
Yeah, Jamal Murray for sure wasn't there. But I'm saying is just in terms of Draymond Green, he's not going to just be locking up Aiden because Aiden is necessarily is not trying to get the ball and just go to work, if that makes sense. He's more of a catch a lob, roll. He might hit the little pick and pop little jumper, and then he's just really cleaning up around the glass. You feel me? Getting little tip-ins and stuff. So it's like unless Draymond Green's really, really just boxing out every possession, Aiden's gonna get some of them tip-ins. He's gonna get some of them layups around the rim. I seen him do it.
Phoenix, bro.
Well, that's your opinion. You asked me mine.
I think Steph's gonna have a lot of trouble with Chris is gonna have a lot of trouble with Steph. Clay.
He's not even gonna be guarding Steph. What? Steph can't guard Chris Paul. Are you crazy?
Clay and Devin Booker is gonna be able to cancel each other out. Jordan Poole, he's gonna be the X factor for the team. They still have Andrew Wiggins.
But Mikal Bridges is gonna be on that. Mikal Bridges was almost defensive player of the year.
No.
Doesn't matter.
None of that matters.
Jake Crowder, you out here acting like Jake Crowder's not gonna give him some good.
Jake Crowder is buns. I'm talking about.
He is, but it's not about that. It's about mind games. It's about having your player in there give a type of role. His role is to be that fake tough guy, get in there and disrupt stuff. That's his role. And then sometimes he makes some threes.
What would you call this?
I don't even know what's in your hand.
What would you call this? What'd you say?
It's a bottle cap.
Can you repeat the last part for me? The last half of the word you just said.
Bottle.
No, the other half.
It's a bottle.
Okay. So we all know the word he's trying not to say is cap. And
Bro.
stop.
So you telling me JaVale McGee is not a big component for that team? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No.
You're crazy as hell, man.
No.
Well, we're going to see,
going
man,
to
because
lose.
that's going to
If
be
they
probably
end up
most
having
likely.
to play Golden State, they're going to lose to Golden State. Golden State Warriors will be in the playoff in the finals for the Western Conference.
Okay, sounds good. Anyway, who you got coming out the East then, since you want to be all hard mighty on the Warriors?
Who you got, nigga?
Bucks, nigga. I've been saying that shit all year.
Okay. I respect that.
Giannis is the best player right now in the NBA. Because LeBron James isn't playing. So it's Giannis right now. Giannis is the best player. You know why? Because he plays both ends of that ball. To me, if you're going to be the best in the league, you got to play both ends of the ball. When LeBron was playing, he was playing both ends of the ball. I don't care what nobody was talking about. He was beating shit off the glass.
Finally going to get, you want to know who's finally going to get his long and overdue championship ring? To shut all y'all up? No. James Harden.
You got Philly coming out the East?
Yes.
You know Joel Embiid's out, right?
What?
Yeah, so you don't even know the news. He's out. He has a fraction of bone in his eye.
So he's not playing no games no more?
They just say he's out indefinitely. They don't have a timeable return. So he's out game 1 because he has a mild concussion along with that.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and take back my whole entire thing that I said. I got the Bucks coming out the East.
Okay, there you go. Joel Embiid's probably still going to come back. He's going to come with a mask. He's going to play game 2. But he has to be out game 1 because that's like a 5-day protocol or something like that.
That's trash, though.
The NBA. Did you see how Siakam hit him, though, bro? He really came and hit him with the USC elbow, like dead on his, like, right here. Like if I was to just come right now through the lane and just hit you full force with an elbow and just came down, that's how he hit him. But I don't know why he was in the game. Doc, see, this is why Doc Rivers.
Who hit him?
Siakam. This is why Doc Rivers is a bad.
That's a dirty move right there. He did it on purpose.
But I'm saying this is why Doc Rivers is a bad coach to me, bro. At that minute mark when he got hit, they were up 20 points already, bro. They was up by 20. Joel Embiid had no reason to be in the game. They was already up damn near 29 points, bro. Why was he in the game? What was Joel Embiid in the game for?
My bad, I did that. I just looked at the fight and the dude was doing the national anthem. He was like,
nobody
must be
Jamie,
singing.
boy. Nobody beat Jamie, man. Jamie's the best. But anyway, who leaves your superstar in up that many points? Like, what benefit were you getting? Like, what?
I don't know. You tell me. There's been a lot of bad coaching lately, in my opinion. I feel like the coaching's been very subpar.
Hey, Monty Williams know how to coach, man. And shout out to Willie Green, because Willie Green is doing a hell of a job over there in
that speech.
New Orleans.
Fire.
Did you see what Zion Williamson said? He said that he was being cleared to play, but he wanted to wait. And if they would have won that game the last game, he would have surprised everybody and played game 7. I'm thinking, like, bitch, what you waiting on game 7 for? Nigga, get your ass in the game now. They need you, nigga.
You don't want to be on that team, man.
So he capping that. He said he want to come back and go get that Supermax. He capping.
Nah, man, he big capping. He don't want to be there. He want to be somewhere else.
Like where? Where else could he go?
What you mean? Where can he go? He a young player, dynamic player. He can sell tickets and put butts in the seats. You know what I'm saying?
He can go anywhere, but I'm saying
he can go
where
anywhere
is he
he
gonna go?
wants.
Where is he gonna go to be successful? I'm saying
it don't matter about that. He can go anywhere he wants. He got the world at his fingertips. You know what I'm saying?
So you think he gonna go to LA with LeBron? No. I think he'll do something like this, going to the Mavericks with Luka. That'd be crazy. Him and Luka, that'd be nice.
So you're proving my point. He can go anywhere he wants.
But I'm saying, though, where does he think he's gonna go? You get what I'm saying? What does he think? Like, if I go here, I can go and do this type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? Because he's in a quote unquote not a big market. The Pelicans aren't a big market, right? So unless he's trying to get to a big market, but even Dallas isn't a big market. So it's like, where are you gonna go to New York?
Dallas is a big market. Dallas is a big market.
It's like a medium market. It's not like a New York or Miami or Chicago or LA. You know what I mean? Like, those are the real big markets. Those are teams that can sign 3 max players. Like the Mavericks can't sign 3 max players. They only got 2 max.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it just I don't know. Honestly, if you want me to be real with you, I'm like I think there's a lot more options for that because I'm like because of Zion, the type of player he is, type of superstar he is, he's a young player. I'm like other teams, if they want to, if there's an opportunity for them to get him, they're going to try and make something work where they can. They'll make certain shit move around. We're like, okay, what do we got to do to bring this player aboard?
Because hear me out, I see New York could be a destination for him. Because you look over there, he has his ex teammate RJ Barrett. It's the Big Apple. It's where he wanted to get that is where he wanted the Nets to get the first round pick that year. He said he wanted to go to the Nets. I mean the Knicks, right? So
Yeah.
I'm like, I could see all that. I'm like, but
There we go.
I don't know if that's where he wants to go. I don't know what's going on in that brother head, man. He sat out a whole year after only playing a total of 80 games in 3 years. I mean, but I can't say too much because that happened to Joel Embiid, and look at him now. He's probably gonna get the MVP, man.
There you go. Great point. By the way, so you guys know we're still waiting on the walkouts for Oscar Valdez and Shakur Stevenson. Nothing as of yet. So what do you think about boxing, man? I'm just like the co-main event is ended about 20 minutes ago. And we still ain't done the walkouts. Come on now.
That's why I'm saying. I'm like, unless this fight is going.
My guy Zen. Good. Had a little freeze action right there. We good to go though. We ain't talking about no Batman villain or nothing. You know what I'm saying? We're just talking about the motherfuckers straight.
You crazy. He's no Batman villain.
Salute to the people though, man. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your Saturday. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. You know what I'm saying? Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano was a hell of a fight. I enjoyed every minute of it.
My back hurt, man. I gotta get some back support, man. Sheesh.
Personally,
yeah,
I
man.
thought it was a robbery. Robbery.
Man, they're taking forever, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of right now with Top Rank and going into this main event. How long it's taking them, you know what I'm saying, to get into that zone, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We gotta be used to this type of shit, right?
I guess. So Shakur knocks this boy out. Where is he? Is he super legit now? What's you say
if he
he
knocks him out? Yeah.
So if it's a decision and it's underwhelming, what do you say about him now?
I want to say if it went to a decision, I want to say it's overwhelming. It all just depends on the performance of the fight. You feel me? Because Oscar Valdez isn't somebody that's just an easy win. I'm not trying to say Oscar Valdez isn't, up to the task. I'm not trying to say he's a beast and he's not good or any of these different type of different circumstances. Like I respect Oscar Valdez's skill, but I think that where he's at, Shakur Stevenson, and what we project him to be and his trajectory, where we expect him to go, then the expectation of this fight is like, okay, it's time. This is your first step up. Period. So let's see what you got.
Well, they got Ty Lue in the building. Ty Lue. They even got Nate Diaz in that joint. Nate said he wants to fight and they holding him back. What do you think about that?
Hey, man. Sounds like a classic UFC move. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about that right though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Devin the Hitman Haney in the joint, boy.
Going back and forth with you.
They got Winky right in that joint. Winky.
Back and forth with you. Living my best life. Yeah.
You heard me though, Devin Haney in the joint.
Salute to D Haney, man. Beast. Let's go, man. I'm ready for this to happen, man. Let's go ahead and get some. Let's just get the why. Let's go, man. Come on, I'm ready for this to happen, man. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying?
Is that still your favorite fighter? Young fighter?
Say again.
Is Devin Haney still your favorite young fighter?
Right now, currently, absolutely. No one's above Devin Haney, man. Devin Haney is the future. For real. Everybody else is just trying to be like him.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
If he beats Kambosos, is that like the first time in history somebody has done that? Been undisputed at one weight that young?
He'll be the youngest, yes. Or he'll be yes.
Like Floyd, nobody else has done that. Like Sweet Pea, Sugar Ray Leonard, nobody.
Look, right now I'm fluenced, so I'm not going to speak on that, and I don't want to be wrong because all y'all going to come at me crazy. But he's going to be damn near close. It's going to be
You
absolutely amazing
crazy.
and
I'm
phenomenal.
like, man, these niggas be coming at me in these comments, man. Let me be safe tonight, man.
Bro, they be going crazy, bro.
Hey, shout
All
out
right,
to all
hold
y'all
up.
crazy dudes though coming at my boy Flu, because my boy Flu loves that. He loves adversity because that's all
Bring
he's
it.
ever
I ain't
embraced.
tripping. Oscar Valdez is coming out. By the way, hold up. I'll be right back. I got to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Talk to the people then. But Oscar Valdez is on his way out.
Hey, I'm about to give y'all a little acapella freestyle right now. Shout out to my boy It's Snipers. Shout out to my boy Lost One. This freestyle for y'all, and I'm about to play off y'all names. You heard? Here we go. Call him Miss Snipers because he probably sniping in the ring. 1-2 punch to your face. Now you looking cream. Ha. Because your noodles on the canvas. I'm just out here moving and I'm balling hard rambus. No Kurt. I'm just out here feeling like I gotta murk. I'm just out here trying to get the dollars and I gotta go. You about to be in a hearse after I'm done with you, boy. You cannot stop me because I'm feeling like I'm on, huh? I ain't talking no Dreezy Drake. Looking at your mama, now she looking like she need a plate. I'm just out here moving like I gotta be a fucking great. I'm just out here doing what I gotta do. I'm just trying to be the best. I ain't never gonna lose none. I'm just out here moving and I really gotta choose one. Choose one. I'm out here moving like I move one. I ain't never gonna be lost because I just gotta win and I won. What you know about that? And I'm just moving. I ain't got no gun. I'm just out here doing it. I'm chosen like the one. Whoa, whoa. You don't know me, none. I'm just like, Yeah, man, that's off the top. You're that the boy, the baby right now. Shakur Stevenson coming out to that. The baby. I want to see what song. Hold on. Let me see what song he coming out to. I don't know what the baby song that was, but he shouldn't have came out to that song. That song weak. He should have said, I came with some chill, but some Bob in it. He should have came out to that Bob, boy. That Bob be going hard. Boy. I'm like, hey, but I don't know what he coming out to. That the baby song trash. He should have just not paid that money to have that man come out to none of that. That's weak. I'm not gonna lie, man. Hey, appreciate you, Lost One. That was all off the top of the dome. I had to shout out you and the Snipers. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I tried to get the loss and the one. It was kind of hard, but like I told him, you feel me? We gonna get it right. Is that Jay Prince? They got Jay Prince in the ring. That's crazy. But I got Shakur, man. Shakur all day, man. Shakur finna get his man at work, man. At the end of the day, southpaws, if you're an orthodox fighter, southpaws are the hardest to fight because now
Let's go with it, y'all. Salute to the people.
Back to what I was saying. One, you got to dodge the jab. Now you're dodging the power punch. So when you fight them orthodox fighters, man, I mean them southpaw fighters, it's tough, man. And Shakur is hell of a guy. He has great defense on top of great speed. So it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be easy work, man. I think it's gonna be easy work. I think Shakur is ready to show the world that I am. Name, man. He's tired of hearing it. He's tired of everybody giving him all that kudos and all that love. You're like, you know what? Let me show Devin Haney. I got everybody up in these stands right now. Let me show everybody why I'm that guy. And that's my opinion.
Talk to the people, Zen. Break it down for them.
Because my man Flu, man.
He let you know. Go ahead.
Oh, no. I was saying my man Flu, man. He used to spar with this dude in Kentucky. I forgot his name right now. But shout out to that brother. He said that everybody else he sparred with, you feel me? He could have his range and everything. He's like, but this dude is 6'4" and he was a southpaw. And it made me, it was hard to get inside, man. I was trying to get inside. And not inside, I lie. He was getting inside because he said it was hard to figure out his range and his distance because of his height. And he was a southpaw. So that's when I always remember he was always saying how them southpaws are different to try to figure out, especially when you're not used to them. But I remember you told me that made you a better fighter. I was just giving out that young that man his props.
Absolutely, it's good. Salute to him. I want to say his name was Dakota, if I was correct.
There you go. That's his name.
We got Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez. It's about to start. So, it's me, y'all. We want to, hop up in here, and this is what y'all been waiting for. We got this coming up, man. Salute to this. I can't wait for this fight. I know you already said Zen. You said you got, for the most part, what you got Shakur for this one?
Yeah, man. I was just saying his softball, his speed, and his defense. I'm like, because I mean,
Much.
at the end of the day, any of the greatest fighters you've ever seen, for the most part, maybe besides Wilder, man, everybody has great defense, man. You gotta have the defense, man. It's in every sport. I mean, I know fighting's not more so a sport. It's an action, combat, thing. But I'm saying, as far as any sport you do, your defense has to be good. Everybody's so manipulated by offense because it's sexy. You know what I'm saying? Defense is grimy, it's gritty, it can get nasty. You know what I'm saying? So like me, I don't mind. I don't mind banging. I don't mind getting down. I like guarding. I like playing defense when I play basketball because I'm like, that shows what type of person you are as a person. Like, are you running away from a challenge, or are you willing to go guard the best player on the other team because you know I'm the only one that's capable and willing to stop that man? And I will do that, and I'll still perform on the offensive side. That's when you know if you put in that work and you really, in my opinion, if you're really about that life. Some people, that's not their motive. And that's not that might be not their role in life. So be it. But I'm like, me, I'm a Kobe Bryant fan, and that man did it on both ends. You know what I'm saying? I was a Floyd fan. He did it on both sides. He had probably one of the best defenses of all time when it comes in the boxing ring. And he was very, very precise on his punching, and his pull counter is probably one of the best I've ever seen. And that's just what it is, man. You know, Flu, he's going to give you his opinion right now. Flu, go ahead and let the people know who you got and why.
Look, this is about to be a fire ass fight. Look, and everything I'm saying right now, this is not me, trying to disrespect another fighter, trying to downplay another fighter's skill set. That's not what I'm on right now. I'm just being 100 with it. I just think all the pressure is on Shakur Stevenson's corner because, like I've been saying, we've been talking about him for a long time, and not really. It depends on, what your mindset is and how much of a fan you are when it comes to boxing. But if you're in the hardcore type of game, you've really been following. We've been talking about Shakur for a long time. We've been saying he's the next big thing. He's the next up and comer. We put him in the same, classism. What we were talking about, Teofimo, Javante, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, even though he's at a different weight class, right? So there's a lot of pressure on Shakur, right? Oscar Valdez, obviously, there's a good amount of pressure on him as well. Obviously coming off on a spectacular knockout win over a legend, nobody even expected. His Brachal, you have to respect it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, there's more pressure even added. He moved over to a new camp with Eddie Reynoso. That's obviously Canelo's team, so people have more eyes on him. So there's pressure when it comes to that. So even with that being said, Shakur Stevenson is the guy that I'm going to be rocking with. I feel like he's just going to come in, and I do feel like Shakur Stevenson, even with all the hype, all the expectations, everything that everyone has to say when it comes to Stevenson and who he is, I really think he is that guy, and I think he's going to prove it tonight. But if he doesn't, that's going to shake up the boxing community. But I got Shakur, man. I got Shakur, and I got Shakur in a beautiful fashion. I got him in like 6 rounds.
I like it. Well, what we all been waiting for, folks, it is here. They getting down, man. It's about starting, man.
It's game time, boxing time, fight time, scrap time. Let's get it.
Has yours started yet?
Nah, it's the refs, explain the rules, all that good stuff.
Oh, I'm way ahead of you.
Yours already started?
Well, mine's on the TV. I'm not watching it to the other thing.
Your round already started?
Mm-hmm. I'll be quiet.
How many minutes?
It's like 2:20 left.
Damn, I gotta find a different one then.
No. I'm watching it through the TV, like actual ESPN.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So I'll be quiet. You're gonna have to probably speak to the people more so.
All right, I'm gonna speak to the people. I'm way behind Young Zen. He got the cable side of the game going on. That's the benefit of the cable. Cable still has its benefit. Oh well, I found a new stream, but I'm still behind you. As of now, Stevenson is doing exactly what I expected. The jab was absolutely beautiful.
Oh my goodness!
The fight, doing some beautiful things.
And this dude's
like
out
Valdez
punching air.
Have a chance.
You
is it already over?
No,
it's already over, huh?
He's just punching air, man. He's punching air.
Oh, okay, that was already over.
He's punching a lot of air.
Surprised.
You're gonna see, man. He almost fell trying to punch air. It was crazy.
But I still feel like it's gonna be a pretty easy work. Like I said, in 6. Okay, I see what you're talking about.
You saw him punching that air, man.
Yeah, he was definitely punching there. That left hook was crazy. Valdez gonna have to figure out what he's gonna have to do to get behind that that beautiful ass jab from Shakur. This is the thing. This is what people don't want to underestimate. This is what people want to underestimate when it comes to guys like Shakur Stevenson in comparison to maybe even a Devin Haney. Devin Haney has a beautiful jab, but Shakur Stevenson's jab is on a whole different level, right? This is the same thing when it comes down to Terrence Crawford, right? And this comes back to what Zim was talking about, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he sparred with Terrence. Oscar sparred with Canelo. This was me, trying to play devil's advocate for the most part. But this is why I feel like Terrence Crawford all day will always be Errol Spence. Errol Spence's jab is nowhere near what Terrence Crawford's is. It's ridiculous. And it sets up everything and be able to control the momentum, control the pace, dictate exactly what's supposed to be going on at any given time. Yeah, that's what it looked like last one.
See, I told you he's punching that air, but this is crazy though, because Shakur is not like Shakur is like the epitome of a shooter shooting the same shot the same way and not getting bored.
Because a lot of times, that bitch.
Yes, because it's like he has no problem throwing the jab the whole round. A lot of guys, they don't like throwing that jab after a couple. They want to resort to other tactics. He had no problem throwing his jab the whole round, and that's big time, man. You had to ask.
It was great. Valdez doesn't even know what to do. He doesn't know how to get to the inside. He doesn't know how to get behind it, in front of it, to the side of it. He doesn't know what to do.
Nah, it's at Vegas. It's in Vegas.
Hands up.
No, it's in Houston. I lied. It's in Houston. Jay Prince
Houston?
is there. Well, Jay Prince is there, and Jay Prince is only at Houston events. At last time I checked.
Okay, they got Tom Cruise on the ring, Top Gun. Valdez is getting absolutely outboxed. This is beautiful. This is a master class. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? Stevenson, I didn't say you had trouble making the weight, but
he
Valdez
did.
Getting frustrated. He went crazy. No, he didn't. He had to take the draws off though to make it, but I'm just like, hey, come on, go ahead, go out up to 135. You'll do just fine, brother.
Oh, it's in Vegas. I lied. Jay Prince must have made a trip. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's probably why lost one. It's in Vegas. Yep. You said it on the head. Ooh.
His footwork is nice though, but his understanding to his jab is that jab, man. There's not too many jabs in the game like that.
Wouldn't you say Floyd had a great jab?
Yeah, absolutely.
Who's the best jab?
Understanding the range too. Understand the range distance as well. Some would say Larry Holmes had the best jab. Muhammad Ali had a crazy jab.
Now his jab he used to pop heads with his jab.
Some people might not like this. You guys can come at me all you want. Joe Joyce has a great jab.
I believe that. He's an Olympian boxer. What do you know about boxing?
Who do you think is gonna win, Joe Joyce? Hey, who do you think is gonna win, Joe Joyce?
Bro, don't ask me no dumb question like that, please. Please.
Who do you think is gonna win? Because a lot of people
are
going crazy at me because I think I'm giving Joe Joyce a chance. Who do you think is gonna win?
What do you mean giving him a chance? He finna give Joseph Parker work. What? Is that a question? For real? Did you see what he did against Dillian?
I'm just saying, man.
Bro, you saw what happened against him and Dillian. Joe Joyce will give Dillian work. What did Tyson Fury say about Joe Joyce? Can you please reiterate what Tyson Fury said, please?
Who you got lost one? So you think Joe Joyce will win? Hold up, I'm gonna turn my air on.
Yeah, Joyce for sure, man. See, look, lost one knows, man. Oh, good luck. Excuse me, y'all. But yeah, man, Parker's been out of the game for years. Yeah, man. Hey, he shouldn't have fought AJ as soon as he did, and he shouldn't have fought a dude like Dillian White right after. It messed his whole career up. And then he got juicy out of nowhere. He never used to been that big, and then he just got big, like super big. He just like fuck it, fuck trying to be a certain body figure. I'm just gonna get big. I ain't gonna lie
about this fight, man.
He said Joe Joyce for sure. If it was a champion belt holding Parker, maybe it should be a good fight. But now, not now. Yeah, I agree.
I don't understand why Joe Joyce gets so much hate though. I know, like, when you watch him, he doesn't look like
It's because he's stiff, man. He's not necessarily the most entertaining boxer, but he's
But
very,
what's
very
weird is,
fundamental.
but think about this. What's weird is he's stiff in boxing, but the man is 6 foot what 7, 6'6", and he can do
Mhm.
an entire backflip.
Hey, man, look, you know how people be, man. People be wanting flair and all that. Like Joe Joyce is one of your most generic looking guys. He's a generic type of boxer, but he's a hell of a boxer. He doesn't get bored with the basics. He has a great
Mm-mm.
cardio tank for his size, and he
Hmm.
has great jab.
And a crazy chin.
So it's like, come on, man. You see what he did to Jora?
Shit, what he did to excuse me, Dubai. Oh,
Hey,
I'm
you
all over
called
the
that though. I
street.
remember everybody was on your head because they
I
was like,
know
"How
they
you gonna
were,
go for
bro. They was like, "Oh
Joyce?"
no, Joe Joyce, he's so slow. He's not gonna do it. Daniel Dubai is gonna knock him out."
Yeah, man, that didn't happen.
Last was, I think George doesn't get hate, but he gets looked over a lot over here in the UK. We had our plate full of heavyweights, and the style isn't flashy. It's not even close to
See,
being
I
flashy.
told you it's
People
basic and
people woke up when Dubai, I don't know.
when he beat
Daniel
Dubai though.
Dubai, that Daniel Dubai though. Okay, my bad, Joe. I'll be better. Ooh, caught that boy with something nasty.
Yeah, man, Shakur looking good, man. 2-0.
Yeah, I will say this: this isn't that entertaining of a fight. How about that?
It's because Valdez is out here just throwing punches, bro, and he's just being super, super defensive, bro. Like Shakur, I mean, he has his hands up, but you got Valdez like this, like he like I can't let my hand down for a little bit, or I'm gonna get tagged.
Facts.
He's literally throwing that air, man. I don't know if you seen him, man. He's throwing a lot of air, man.
It don't make no sense to me though. Valdez was supposed to be ready. He was supposed to be prepared for something different. It is what it is, though. As I go. How y'all feel about it, though? I'll say this: the more entertaining fight as of now has definitely been
Katie,
the Serrano
yes,
Taylor one.
yes, that was a great fight. Probably one of the best women fights I've ever seen. I'm not even trying to gas.
I agree with you there. That was definitely the best one I ever seen.
Now UFC, I don't think nothing beats that Cyborg Nunes fight, boy. I was boosting up Cyborg so bad. So yeah, she about to get this girl work. She came out to that Kurt Franklin, that stomp. I was like, yeah, she finna stop this girl. And Nunes gave
Bah,
her
bah, bah,
the
bah.
word, boy. I said, oh my God. Even that what's her name? Who did Rose beat for the belt? Joanna? Yeah, that Joanna fight was
Oh,
crazy
Joanna,
too.
yo.
That was crazy. Remember, we was like, oh my God. Because remember, I think that was the same card that Yoel had a hit Chris Weeman with that flying knee. That was a
Stevenson,
crazy
man, he
card.
looks like a whole nother level against Valdez. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's looking good, man. Valdez is out here just swinging himself tired, man.
That boy trying hard. He's like, I gotta find a way to get on his side, hit, like for real, man. I'm telling you, man. Stevenson, man, when you ready to go up, man, go ahead and go up, man.
Well, that was a good,
Because
right?
you're on another level. The only thing that may be his downfall, there's no power really there. You know what I'm saying?
What, from Shakur?
Yeah.
You saying he doesn't have any power?
Yeah. And remember for a long time, Shakur was working with Andre Ward too.
Yeah, he was. When did he switch to go to Bud? He's always been cool with Bud.
Yeah, he's always been cool, but oh god. Shakur is dominating this fight though. It's crazy. Jesus, that was a beautiful counter left from Shakur. He's letting Valdez get in close enough, just enough to make him think like he'd be able to land something. Then he just counters. It's beautiful boxing from Stevenson.
I agree.
I am very much impressed. This is a masterclass, masterpiece, whatever the fuck you want to call it, man. Work of art.
Ooh, he like that girl. He said with hair though. That guy's crazy, man. Lost.
No, that's a fact. Well, technically, oh, the Rose Girl's heart. Wait, yeah, I agree with that too. No disrespect to her, but she's living her best life, so it doesn't matter what we think.
She living the best life. She ain't booked. I'm sorry.
Ain't going back and forth with you niggas.
And she living her best life.
Come on, Valdez, don't be extra with it.
Valdez is about to get work. Work. Sing with me. Work. Work. I said work. Work.
Okay, that was there with it. Okay,
My bad. The fight has came back on.
that's true. Salute to the people, man. Everybody was good with it, man. Respect. Hopefully, you guys enjoy your Saturday, man. Make sure you make the best of it. Make sure you make the most of it, man. Where I'm at right now is 11 o'clock. It's still early. That's a good time. That's a good thing. Usually these fights, man, be going a lot later, man. So later, you be able to enjoy the rest of your night.
They only had 2 people on the card, man. And it was both
That's
under
true.
8 rounds.
How do you feel? So now, remember I asked you a question, real quick. I asked you a question at the beginning of this stream, and I said, which fight are you more looking forward to, and which fight would you be more excited for? And to summarize everything, I'm not saying this is exactly word for word, but you basically said, hey, Oscar Valdez versus Stevenson is the fight we need to see. We don't want to miss, and we always want to watch. Now that we're at the point that we're at, obviously we're not at the end of this particular fight, but do you still stand by that statement? Let me know. Talk to
Well, I
people.
didn't really know nothing about those girls neither. So it's like, to my advantage, I had to be biased because I didn't really know nothing else. But I'm like, the other fight's for sure better. And it is what it is. But it doesn't mean that Shakur isn't giving a master class right now. It just means Valdez is an opponent that is he's making him put in danger. Both those girls at one point felt danger. You know what I mean?
Well, you see that last round, apparently from the unofficial scorecard, they gave to Valdez.
Yeah, they said that Stevenson absorbed the most punches in his career with 15 or something like that.
That's crazy. I ain't seen none of that. Am I tripping?
That's what they're saying, man.
See, I ain't listening to the announcers, so I ain't seen none of that.
It just had like a little hat, like little, you know how the little bar is right down here. It had like a little bar pop up and said that.
I'm just saying I ain't see Stevenson get hit with nothing. I don't even know how you could even say that anything's even landing. You know what I'm saying?
All I know, Stevenson kind of got to pick it up, man. But maybe he is going to do that.
I think he's staying patient. I think he's picking his shots.
Oh,
most
okay.
of the shots is landing.
As soon as you said something, okay, he's starting to turn it up now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, he's picking his shots, taking his time. He understands he's not in no danger. You know what I'm saying?
He's not in any rush. That jab is good. It's crazy. Hey, it was crazy.
Choose where he wants to be.
He threw his jab out, and the dude grabbed his jab with both his gloves. I've never seen that before.
But the ref didn't say nothing about that. But he's trying to say something to Shakur about every time he wants to hold his hand out. You can't do that. Like, come on, chill, man. We fighting.
Shakur's giving this man the boxing lesson, man.
That's all man. He put in that work. I don't even understand how they gave Oscar Valdez that last round.
They just trying to stir some controversy, man.
That ain't made no sense.
Hey, can you grab somebody's jab like that? I've never seen that before, bro.
You're not supposed to, but hey, whatever goes is whatever the ref decides for it to be.
Valdez really needs to find a way to get inside. Shakur is beating him to every punch. I agree, lost one. Hey, they probably be thinking like, damn.
Last one, not even my bad. I mean, Valdez, he's struggling, even trying to even touch Shakur with anything that's substantial. You can't, but it's all it always comes down to whatever the ref allows. If the ref allows it, then really we can't say anything about it. I'm not surprised though. Shakur is being able to, basically dominate. That's beautiful.
What? This dude hopped up again, man. Anyway, I'm a little ahead, so I'm gonna let y'all know since he want to step away. It's the 5th round right now. Shakur is giving a boxing lesson to this boy. Valdez is trying to be aggressive.
Have you been to Cat?
Ew.
Yeah. They my bad. They were showing the replay of how he grabbed his jab, and I was just looking like, how did the ref not see that?
How you feel about this fight, man?
I think it's a good fight. I mean, well, it's not a bad fight, but Valdez is not making it a good fight. If that makes sense. He's not putting any pressure on Shakur. He's just sitting down, ducking his head between his gloves, and I guess he thinks that's bro. They gave Valdez the last 2 rounds, bro. What am I? Am I watching the wrong fight?
They did.
Andre did.
Hey, Andre did.
He must be salty, man. Something happened.
And niggas started fucking with Terrence Crawford more or something. I don't know. That's crazy. I'm almost positive I haven't seen that one round where Valdez was winning round, man. I ain't even see why Valdez be able to put some hands on, you know what I'm saying, on Shakur where he been seem like I'm watching something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
I got you. But I've been wrong before when it came to the Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano fight. I was wrong about that. And I thought Amanda Serrano, I thought she won by at least 2 rounds.
It looked like Shakur gonna have to knock this boy out, man, so he doesn't have any type of controversy.
Night of robberies. Last one said night of robberies.
No, I said half of me.
I hope not.
The other half is vegan.
That right hand coming from Valdez is nasty. Hold up. Stevenson's going to have to do just a little bit more work than what he's doing right now, man. He's going to have to be able to, you know what I'm saying? He's going to have to be able to pick it up just a little bit more than what he's doing.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I'm like, right now, they're trying to play you. They're trying to cheat you, brother. I didn't know Canelo's power was that strong.
I know you already see Terrence Crawford don't have no
you don't got no pull right, especially
right
now, man. Like you got any type of size with Terrence Crawford, my nigga.
But it's all good, man. He from North. He had to just
grind through that thing. Pause.
Grind with it.
Come on, Stevenson. Pick it up just a little bit. Keep working. There you go. Come on, keep working. Keep working. Valdez ain't doing nothing right now, boy. Yup. I don't even understand. I don't understand. How you gonna give a couple rounds to Valdez? That don't make no sense. I ain't seen no work from Valdez at all.
Not enough to give him a round, in my opinion.
Nah, beautiful body shots from Stevenson to right, that left hand, straight to the body. Oh yeah, Stevenson.
He's starting to pick it up.
Yep.
Hey, he's talking his shit. He said, I'm about to turn this shit up right now. That's what he just said to his corner. He said, I'm about to turn this shit up right now. That's what he said. I'm sorry. Excuse me, y'all, for my language. I'm trying to be better, but it keeps bringing me back. Ooh.
Salute to the people, man. Hit the like button.
Flu, I'm telling you, you go get your lineup, man. You're gonna be looking real fresh, man. Cause the braids is hot right now. No homo. They hot. Makes me wish I didn't cut my hair, so I gotta got some braids. But I guess it's a struggle.
Process.
Nah, it's just I didn't have nobody to really do them.
You didn't. That's actually the biggest thing, to be honest with you.
And I wasn't trying to pay $100 or $150 to get my hair done.
Yeah, because that's the crazy part about it.
Yeah, you get it for free, so. Look, he's like, yeah, motherfucker, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Salute to the people, though, man. I want to just salute to the Black Coast TV family. We up in here, man. Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez. It's been a solid fight, man. I'm going to say this right now, and I'm going to say it again, man. Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. They stole the show. They stole the fight. You know what I'm saying? This fight would have to have been absolutely extraordinary for it to top it. It's nowhere near close. So sometimes, this is a little bit anticlimactic. Even with that being said, we still up in this thing. And if y'all come up in this thing, hit the like button, show some love, man. We here. Fluence times all day, baby. And salute to the last one, man. I see Valdez getting knocked down soon, for sure. We're gonna see if Shakur really got them hands.
Okay,
got him coming in with the next step.
I guess he fixed his scorecard. He gave out that. Oh! I'm sorry, dog.
It's over.
Nah, but you gonna see though. It was crazy.
Well, I was almost a little bit hoping that Shakur Stevenson went ahead and really just.
It's 6th round though. Your prediction was a 6th round KO, man. He might do it, man.
That's what I was going for, man.
Boy, flew like, yeah.
We'll see though.
My boy said I get my prediction and my night get started earlier. Oh, I got the Ozarks too. Oh Lord.
See, I haven't got up into that yet, but I'm going to. I'm going to when the time is right. Where we at though? Because I had to reload my whole shit.
It's still 6th round.
I ain't missing nothing though.
Nah.
I think it's gonna go all 12 rounds, man. Like I just don't see Shakur, you know what I'm saying, shocking us and doing something that we want to see, you know what I'm saying?
You think
No
so?
respect to him. But he's gonna cruise to the finish line. I ain't talking about the UFC fighter, you know what I'm saying? He looked great though.
Did you see the knockdown?
No, I ain't see the knockdown.
Probably missed it. We had to refresh it. You'll see it.
I had to reload it. Took me too long. So I'm like, what time you at?
It's like 40 seconds left. I was gonna tell you to watch a certain show, but I forgot what show it was. So hopefully I remember during the rest of this fight, and I could tell you. Like, hey, bro, you ain't seen this show? You should watch it.
What, he got? One season or what?
Think so.
By the way, y'all, Stevenson is still just controlling the fight completely. I don't understand the scorecard that was originally shown where Valdez has had any type of control. I guess it makes it more exciting. I guess. What you think about that, Zen?
That knockdown was good though, man. Shakur's dominating this round.
When it happened?
It happened like in the first minute.
Oh, okay, yeah, I missed it.
Dang, what show was that, man? It was a show. Maybe I'm tripping, man. I could have sworn it was a show. Knocked that boy into the ropes.
That left hand body shot from Stevenson is killing Valdez.
Yeah. And he keeps complaining about it.
Yep, trying to make it seem like it's a low blow. Like, nah, it's legal, boy.
He don't like that. He don't like that feeling. Eddie Russell, that's Canelo's trainer, you said?
Yeah.
Hey, man,
Yeah, I think Stevenson's gonna stop Valdez. I actually agree with Lasso on this.
Did you see
Hey, Valdez keeps trying to. You see Valdez keep on trying to cop out, trying to make it seem like he's getting hit with a low blow. That's crazy, bro.
Did you see the knockdown yet?
Oh no. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that was cold. Bam. Ooh. That boy cold.
I told you Shakur said he's gonna start turning it up on this boy. It's that
So
jab, bro.
It's only a matter of time. What you think? You think he's gonna end it in this round? You think it's gonna go all the way to a decision? What you think, Zane? What's your prediction? If you
It might go like 10th round, like he did with Jamal Herring.
Okay, I like that. That's a good prediction, actually.
Because you say he's patient, and so you know what I'm saying, he's not gonna get aggressive or over anxious to get that done. You know what I mean? That's good body of work right there by Valdez.
What round we in right now? What round is this?
7.
Okay, I give it to the 9th.
9.
Yeah. I think he's gonna stop him in the 9th. He may even stop him in this round. Shit. Surprise everybody with an uppercut. Oh, now they showing him love on the cards. Okay.
Yeah, you see, Andre switched it. He had it 2 rounds, but then I guess he switched it to 4. So I was like,
That's
bro,
crazy though.
What's
That
Andre?
make no sense.
I don't even know how you gave him 1.
Valdez, he ain't even landing nothing, man. This is easy work right now for Shakur.
Valdez getting tired, man.
He's trying everything he can, though. I give it to him. He ain't giving up.
Oh my gosh, that left hand hook right there was crazy. Oh, good uppercut.
You think Stevenson's gonna be able to get him out of there?
Yeah, he should be, man.
I hope
Valdez
so. He
getting
need to.
tired.
He need to make a point.
He need to show the world that he here.
Mm-hmm.
But Devin Haney don't knock nobody out.
But he has he's taking bigger chances at a younger age.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because if he beats Cambosos, bro,
So it's different.
what if he beats Cambosos and then beats Lomachenko? He's gonna be low key a goat early, bro.
Yeah, that early. They gonna be making bread out the motherfucking. Hey, he gonna be calling all the shots.
He gonna be like Floyd on steroids.
But Eddie Hearn gonna be the one rocking with him. You know what I'm saying?
Eddie Hearn be so heavy.
I won't lie to you though. This fight ain't the greatest in my opinion.
It's not the worst.
Nah. But Shakur is definitely winning. It's an easy fight for him. How you feeling, man? Next weekend we got Canelo versus Bivol. You excited for that in any type of way?
Charles Oliveira.
Yeah, as well.
Do you even care about that fight?
Not really, man.
You know, you're not sounding like you're enthused.
Nah,
It kind of saddens me a little bit.
a little bit.
Because
Not
I'm like,
100%.
he was the UFC guy, man. And now you just
A lot of you got to remember, man. I'm a UFC guy and I'm not a young motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the guys that I used to was my UFC guys. They out the game now. So
I mean, DC gone, Tyron. Oh, man.
I don't even want to talk about that.
DJ, he's still fighting.
Cruz is still trying to stay up in there, but it's a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? For that's getting shattered. So I just
Izzy.
yeah, but Izzy's not. He's not like a original. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
You know, like
So
a
I'm-
TJ Dillashaw or something.
I don't even want to talk about that because I'm like, it's only a matter of time for him too. So I'm like, everybody that I used to, you know what I'm saying, fuck with, you know, so it's a newer generation. That doesn't mean I don't still fuck with it. I still enjoy it. I do, but it's not the same when it comes to boxing.
I understand what you're saying.
If I were to blame it on anyone, I blame it on Tyron Woodley.
Yeah. We don't have to speak on that. Kevin Lee. Oh, man.
Yeah. It is what it is. So we up in here.
It's like in both of them too. It's just both your favorite. Only one that gave you some hope was DC, man. That was DC and Dominic Cruz, man.
How do you feel about John Jones? You know, talking about he finna come back.
Man, it's all talk, man. He ain't gonna fight no more, man.
He's saying he finna come back. He said as long as it's for the interim heavyweight champion, I want to come back. You know what I'm saying,
bro?
How you feel about that?
He said he gonna fight Stipe in September. That's what he said. But
how you feel about that? You really think he's gonna come back and beat John Jones or the John Jones that we know, or you think he finna embarrass himself?
He needs to go ahead, retire as the GOAT right now, and just not even worry about that. There's no point, bro. He hasn't fought in like 2-3 years, bro. What's the point?
That's the crazy part to me. I'm like, nigga, ain't nobody want to. Oh, I don't want to see you fight, like, bro. I don't like.
I mean, he still has supporters. Like people still want to see him fight.
I'm like, come on, it's been so long.
People still want to watch Conor fight, bro. And you know, Conor, man,
but that's
he
different. Conor, he be fighting
at
least every like year and a half or something.
Yeah, he's only out right now because he broke his ankle.
Yeah, I'm like John Jones. I'm like that nigga just don't fight.
He just don't fight.
He's like, I'm ready to fight now. I'm ready to fight now that Francis Ngannou was giving hard, you know, negotiation tactics to the UFC. Come on, Stevenson, go ahead and end this thing. You think he's going to? And then we're gonna go just all 12 rounds. Make a prediction right now. Yeah.
I told you the 10. He gonna do like last time.
I hope so, man. Cause I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. This fight right here, man, it ain't that entertaining. Either it's late or it's just not that entertaining.
It's probably
Which
both
one
for
you think?
you. You just kind of want to get to your evening. in my
You
opinion.
enjoying it?
I mean, it's not bad. Like, it's not the greatest. Like I told you, it's you know, it's because Valdez is not putting no pressure on. You know what I'm saying?
You tell them, yeah. You basically saying this shit is not, yeah.
But I like watching Shakur fight. So it's like I'm just enjoying that he's fighting. Like who's to say when we're gonna see him fight again? You don't know. You gonna say this year, but you don't know that.
I doubt we'll see him this year. I think he has to think about when he's gonna move up. Those are fights to be made.
Him versus Devin Haney would be crazy, in my opinion. That'd be
I
box
doubt
office.
that will ever happen.
But that would be box office. You wouldn't agree?
Yeah, no, I agree, but I doubt that will ever happen.
Too much risk.
Nah, it's not even about that. It's just talking about two different entities, you know what I'm saying? Promotional companies and what's on the line, and a lot of money to be
Maybe
made.
Hearn like, nah, I already fucked up with AJ. I can't do it with my boy Devin. Can't do it
or
with Devin.
or the same way with Top Rank and Bob Arum, you know what I'm saying? So,
What you got this fight, man? I mean, you've been watching it. What you got it?
Shakur has won every round to me.
Okay.
I don't know what Andre Ward was talking about where he said them couple rounds with the Valdez. I had every round going to Shakur. Showing Canelo.
Like I said, something happened behind the scenes, man. Something's not being spoke about. And he got that 10-8 round too, right? That knockdown. So
so I got Shakur winning every round. You know what I'm saying? It's not even close.
That's easy work. He got this boy in hell.
Yeah, facts. Hell and one. You know what I'm saying? What was that show you was talking about though, bro? Because I need to show a lot of my shows are starting to end, so I need some new shit to watch, brother.
I know. I'm trying to remember it, bro. I had seen it the other day, and I was like, "Dang, that show."
Excuse me. My bad,
good.
Salute to people, salute to Black Wolf TD family, salute to everybody about it.
I'll tell you. I try to remember. I'm trying to remember. Like I would have to low key kind of go look it up. It's not that Dirty Black Bag one.
Oh, did you watch that?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Bro, man, watch that shit fire, man. Crazy. I just watched the season finale. I still gotta watch Halo. Halo's finally starting to pick up. And I still gotta watch. I guess I haven't started watching Ozark again yet. I've been trying to get myself ready for it. I don't know. What you think? Is it worth it?
Hell yeah! It's only this is a season finale. These last 7 episodes, so you might as well. It's only 4 seasons. It's crazy he got to 4 seasons, bro. I'm telling you, Marty Bird and them should have been dead, boy.
Cause there was another show. I was like, all right, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna see what that joint finna be like. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Shakur really out here, man. Really just putting that work in on Valdez. This is almost like when Floyd fought Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Not to be disrespectful to the Canelo fans, because y'all gonna get mad. Like, oh, that's me. Fuck out of here.
Floyd get that man a boxing lesson for sure. Hey, we got a Stranger Things though, May 29.
But have you watched the Batman yet? Not. Yeah. I know you watched it in theaters, but I mean, have you watched it like in the comfort of your crib yet?
It's crazy.
Huh?
You know they're doing a sequel to it, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying, have you watched it in the comfort of your crib yet? Like chilling. Huh?
Nah.
Yeah, me neither. But I'm going to. That's my goal. That's my goal. By the way, Stevenson is really working Valdez right now, man. This shit it's nasty.
Did you already watch Reacher? You said you already watched Reacher. It was good.
Yeah, I already watched Reacher. Reacher was good.
I might start watching the Mayans, man. I see that they got a new season.
I tried that. I seen that too, and I tried to start watching it. I couldn't really get into it, but maybe I'm missing something. So maybe, man, go ahead and start watching that. Let me know if I'm missing something.
I saw the Sons of Anarchy though, so it's like.
Oh, I think Valdez is about to quit.
I saw the Sons of Anarchy, and that like ties into that, so that's probably why. Maybe I could be able to get into it. Oh, I haven't started watching it. Excuse me, y'all. I haven't started watching it though, so maybe I won't be able to. I don't know. I'm gonna see though.
Yeah, I won't lie, man. This fight, man, it's not going how I thought it would go.
And Valdez is
the
different. But you low key knew it was gonna be like this because you said Valdez respectfully was overhyped. You said I don't think it's as good as people trying to make it seem.
Thank you. And I said I was like this is gonna be a close fight. Probably gonna have a wipeout. I was hoping it was gonna be entertaining, but it's not entertaining at all. It's just a blowout from Shakur. Like he just outboxing him. It's not even close. So Shakir's not even touched. Valdez looks done. How you feeling right now, Young Ten?
I feel like
how many rounds you got?
I got him every round, man. I don't think he's lost a single round.
You got any show suggestions though? No show suggestions at all.
Nah, I have to. I think it was on Netflix. I'm gonna have to get back at you, bro. I could have swore I was watching the show. I was like, man, this is actually pretty good. I'm about to tell Flu about this.
I need some new shows, man. All my shows is in the basically. I'm gonna have to find some new shit, man. For real.
Have you watched that Snowfall, man?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You caught up?
Yeah.
You saw all season 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to figure out if I want to do Ozark. You know what I'm saying?
You might as well, bro. It's crazy, man.
I got all my shows. Halo's a real good show now. I was talking shit about it. I was skeptical, but Halo's fire. Valdez he's being a lot more aggressive. He's coming forward a lot more. He's trying to, implement himself more. He's trying to land some big shots, but he's missing a lot. You know what I'm saying? Some are landing, but for the most part, nah. Shakur Stevenson, he's still, dictating the majority of the fight, dictating the majority of the range, dictating the majority of where everything is landing and happening when it comes to this particular fight. In my opinion, what you think, Zen?
It's easy work, bro. Easy work. We ain't even got a low-key finish if you don't want to, man. It's going to be an easy decision.
Let's go ahead. We got 2 more rounds. We'll get through the 2 rounds, then we'll call it. For the people, did Valdez get hurt from that counter left to the body?
He getting pieced up for sure.
Yeah. Dictating the fight something crucial, man. I gotta respect it, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I gotta give it to Valdez, man. Oh, Jesus. You think he won't last all the way through straight 12 rounds?
Yeah, he will. Because Shakur's not trying to get him out of here, man. He's having fun just beating him up.
Now, let's say this. He goes through all 12 rounds, right? What's your thoughts about that? You know what I'm saying? Do you think this is a good showing for Shakur? This is boost him? Like, what's your thoughts? Where does he go from here? Like, what does this do for Shakur Stevenson's trajectory in his career?
I mean, is Loki leading him to have to go up? Honestly, another way. Unless he doesn't want to have to go fight for all those belts.
Yeah. Shit, he can fight Leo Santa Cruz Jr.
You already see what Tank did to that boy.
Yeah, I'm just like, it only makes sense for him to move up at this point. Because I'm like,
he can fight Leo if he wants to, but you know he's gonna give Leo that work, bro. Yeah. Leo too small. No disrespect to Leo, man. Leo's a hell of a fighter, man. Shout out to him and his pops, man. But man, it's just different levels out here, man.
You might as well just make that move up. That's my opinion. When you gonna watch that Batman again?
I guess when I really want to watch a movie and I'm kind of like zooted.
That's what I'm thinking too. Yeah. Like I'm like I thought personally I'd have been watched it, but I'm like, nah, I want it to be the right time.
I just don't want to like play it out neither, you know. I don't want to.
Yeah. Facts.
I want to just be able to be like, damn, I forgot how great this goddamn movie was.
Shit, fire. And
It's
you know what I'm
crazy. I
saying?
seen a
I'm
lot of
watching
people
different
saying it
type of
wasn't
time.
that good, and I'm just like, they're like,
That's a fact.
Christian
And they
Bale,
said it was
Christian
too
Bale.
long type shit, right?
Yeah, they're like Christian Bale, Christian Bale. I'm just like, look, your point was right. Christian Bale was a hell of a Bruce Wayne, but as far as
But
the
his Batman
Batman,
was trash, bro.
Robin
This nigga was like,
Pittman did his shit.
you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga's old. Like, nigga.
Tell me who you are. Tell me. I'm like, why you sound like that, man? Like,
That's why I said, like, to me, I was like, I felt like Ben Affleck was a better Batman than than Christian Bale was. Excuse me. But then with
it's hard to really judge Ben Affleck, in my opinion, because he had to share the role. Like, all these other films are just Batman, you know what I mean? Versus like, if they had all had to share a role, who was to say Christian Bale would be that great? You get what I'm saying? Like, he had his own movies. He had 3 of them. So, and you had a hell of a Joker.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a great point. What you just said. He had 3 of them. Like,
because I'm like, the first Batman Begins wasn't that good to me, honestly.
Yeah,
like,
no, it wasn't. And a lot of people,
just the Dark Knight was crazy because of just how the Joker was, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I feel like. I
said, oh my goodness.
But I feel like Christian Bale was made off of his villains. I feel like all of the villains in every single movie was fire. The Scarecrow
villain
was fire.
Lie.
The Joker villain.
Riddler was colder than Scarecrow. Facts. Yeah. He was up there with Bane. It's just he couldn't top the Joker. Heath Ledger is just a legend for that performance. But sadly enough, that kind of led to his demise and his death, because he said like he literally made himself kind of like go crazy to embody that role.
Last one says, Ozark good. What's it about? I've only watched the first 2 seasons in Ozark.
It's about like money laundering.
Yeah.
Money laundering for the drug cartel, basically.
But I want to get back into it. Then saying to do it. Last one said, the new Batman film, is it good? I enjoyed it personally.
It was great.
Think you should watch it. It's worth it. It's on HBO Max, so you can watch it from the comfort of your home. Tomorrow's Sunday.
REAT, Lost One. Great.
Yeah. Go ahead, watch it, Lost One, man. You can watch it from the comfort of your home, man.
And I like Batwoman too. I feel like
that's because she fired though, because she looked crazy. You know what I'm saying? She fired.
But I'm saying just her acting and how she acted as Batwoman, like that's how Batwoman is. She's impulsive. She just does stuff out of her emotions. But I liked how her and Bat had like a checks and balance, you know? Like,
yeah, facts.
I liked how, you know what I'm saying? Because like how she wanted to just kill him and then he ended up saving his life. You know what I mean? Like just
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Not to spoil nothing for you, Lost One, but I'm like, I thought it was
don't go crazy with it. Don't say nothing crazy, especially since Lost One saying.
Yeah, but nah, it was a great movie. I like the Penguin. Like, even though they didn't make the Penguin look all crazy.
But they didn't go crazy with the Penguin though, because he's gonna have his own series.
I just liked it because they didn't try to take from Batman.
But not even that. He's gonna have his own series on HBO Max. So it's like we don't gotta show that much on the movie. We just gotta make you invested enough to want you to watch the actual TV series on him. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying, like, if you go, like you said, Christian Bale got outdid by his villains. I'm like, even though Riddler was great, I still thought Batman did his role and how he did everything. You feel me? Like, and he was younger too. So I'm like, how he was even still like learning on the fly. You know what I mean? Like, not everything was just crisp. You saw moments where you just like, dang, like.
Well, they got that 2 set up already. They ready for the 2 to happen. You know what I'm saying? ASAP. That's dope, right?
They saying bring back Mr. Freeze. I'm like, I think they should, because I'm like, no disrespect to Arnold Schwarzenegger, but he was a terrible Mr. Freeze.
That's different though. That was a real corny type of time. Like, think about if they made Mr. Freeze like the real life time. By the way, if y'all coming up in here, y'all on the box side of the game. I know we on the movie side of the game. Shakur over here, he's laughing in his corner, having a good time. Valdez, his face is red. So this is the last round. Stevenson is definitely gonna take this. Nothing new in the sun, but yeah, go ahead, my bad.
No, I was just saying, Mr. Freeze, man. I think that's the next villain, man. Because we didn't have Joker. I don't want Joker to get played out, even though he's a great villain. But even though I think that's what they're setting him up, I think the Riddler and the Joker are gonna be coming back. But I don't see how, because you saw, remember at the end he was laughing, they was doing that laugh. So I'm thinking the Riddler and the Joker somehow are gonna.
So can I say this real quick? So HBO Max is supposed to be expanding the universe, right? Flash movie, all that stuff, type of stuff. Ben Affleck, Michael Keaton. They're supposed to be having a Penguin HBO Max series, TV series. You know what I'm saying? Showing his rise and doing his thing based off that movie. And they're all supposed to have an Arkham Asylum series. It hasn't been greenlit yet, but that's what's in talks. That's what they're saying. Arkham Asylum. So it's supposed to be about all the bad guys in Arkham Asylum. You feel me? So when they come in and do Batman 2, certain things happen in Batman 2. No one's gonna be surprised if you're keeping up, in that world. That makes sense.
I want Mr. Freeze back, man. Mr. Freeze was great.
But there's also, there is rumors of Mr. Freeze because the director, Matt Reeves, said he wants to do, a realistic version of Mr. Freeze. So
that would be so hard because Mr. Freeze is a great ass villain. Like if you watch the comics and you watch the Justice Leagues and everything, Mr. Freeze, it's just Arnold Schwarzenegger. Man,
that's different though. That was different. That was on a whole different. That was a more animated type shit. Like
Poison Ivy.
But there was
great
no,
though.
But there was no, not in my opinion. But like, look, there was no movies or theatrical films in that sense that was like, you know what I'm saying, like try to be realistic, try to be real life. You know what I'm saying? It was more so like, hey, we're trying to be based off of cartoons and comics and appeal to the younger audience type shit. Now shit is, so more, adult based and grittier and type shit. Like, okay, we see where the money's at. By the way, anybody coming up here for the Stevenson Valdez fight, it's just about over. Stevenson dominated every round, wasn't even close. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was light work. Valdez he's frustrated.
It's not even close. So Stevenson easily won this joint. How you feel about this, Young Zen? You know what I'm saying?
It was to be expected. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think's next for Stevenson?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. He has to go up. I mean, if he doesn't, then he has to fight somebody worthy enough at 130 to get your attention and then go up. If he doesn't do that, then there's no point to stay there. Because who else has the belts at that division?
Valdez, man. He was mad at the mud, man.
He was hot.
Yeah.
That boy Jay Prince is jeweled up and racked up, though, boy. Golly, that watch is jeweling, boy. And that ring.
Got a couple of different pair of shoes, you feel me?
You see that boy Jay Prince, man? Look at that chain. God.
I just turned the joint off.
Yeah. Jay Prince is out here looking iced up more than little baby.
How you feeling, man? Saturday up in this joint.
I'm feeling like, even though I wasted my time earlier in the day, I didn't waste my time this morning because I did go to the gym and I did hoop and I did get my buckets and I just kept losing my games because we just were short one person, man. That's how it goes, man. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, Lost One. You always keep back a lot. You an OG in this game, man. Appreciate you,
Lost One all day.
But like I was saying, I got my work in. Cause when I started realizing, Flu, I stopped doing my reps. And what I mean that is I was relying on just hooping. Cause I kept getting mad. Like, why am I missing shots? Especially when I was getting in certain of my adult leagues. I'm like, why am I missing shots? And I start realizing, I'm like, Chan, you're doing weights, you're lifting weights. And when you go to these runs, sometimes you're only shooting 10 shots out the whole runs. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not shooting every time. So if I miss, I make whatever, I'm only getting 10 shots. So I can't expect every day to be money if I'm only getting 10 shots. You get what I'm saying? Like, I have to get reps. And then you get what I'm saying? So I know it's there. So I start realizing I'm okay. If you're going to lift these weights, you're doing your part there. You're getting your body right. But now you're not getting the fundamentals mastered, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. It's basic, fundamental every day. And I think that's what I've been getting myself away from. I've been too bent on running and going to runs and, these leagues instead of just being like, you know what? Bump that. Let me get my work in. And if that presents itself, then so be it. I'll partake in it, but not be my main source of that's how I'm getting my work. And I think that's been my problem. But I can acknowledge that though.
It ain't nothing but respect, and I appreciate it. I want to tell people, man, keep tapping in with it, keep tuning in, man. How you feeling about tomorrow, man? You want to get something in tomorrow? What you thinking?
That's up if you want to do something early. The games are early tomorrow, so that's up to you. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna tap in. We're gonna see what we're gonna do for tomorrow, man. Hopefully,
it's at 10:30 Bucks in Boston, and then 12:30 is Memphis and Golden State. So you're probably not gonna be wanting to do neither.
12:30 my time. Or that's what
my
Eastern?
time. So it'd be 2:30 your time
2:30 my
for
time,
for
and
Memphis game, and then 12 o'clock for the Boston game.
all right, I'm gonna hit you. I might be down. I'm gonna hit you. But we salute. We appreciate everybody up out of here, man. We always know what it is, man. Fluence Lounge. Beautiful day. Great night of fights. Salute to you, Zen. Salute to the people. Stay up. Stay blessed. Stay. Motherfucker, do this the best you can. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody bring you down. But if they do the best you can to get back up.